what he's typing now. Wait, Lithuania 6-7. What is this? Did he blood? No, we're playing Polandball Go is blood. Sharp CS. What is this? Did he blood? No, we're playing Polandball Go is blood. Levy. I think this Diddy blood is Sharp CS. I think this Diddy blood is Levy. I think we are gonna turn him into Leviticus mechanism. What is this Diddy blood doing?
That's two.
Someone needs to draw the peakiest of peakiest Ottoman empires and make that mythical.
Oh! What? What's going on?
Levy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chat, what's up? Welcome.
Leviticus, are you excited for today's incredible competition?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been when was the last one? About a month ago. I feel like we be doing these art competitions maybe once a month, but this one is a very special one. Going back to our roots. What is that?
Why is it?
Oh, why is that? I mean, we're going back to our roots. We're going back to where it all started. Polandball comics. Polandball comics, bro. Literally over a decade ago, bro. Over a decade ago, we were sitting in class, sitting in school. Sharp, instead of paying attention to the teacher, was on his phone, reading Polandball comics, drawing the little balls, getting kicked out of class. No,
that's
seriously.
true. That's actually true.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back to 2016, bro. Probably half this chat was not even alive yet, bro. We're bringing it back.
Definitely
we are bringing it back.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a nostalgia OG comic competition, which I'm super excited for because obviously I'm an OG from Polandball, from the comics. And for those new gens who don't even know about the comics, it's going to be pretty cool to introduce them to where it all began, basically. Not where it all began, but where it mostly began. if you know what I mean, Leviticus.
I do. And I mean, I've read my fair share of comics, but I think you're going to educate me a little bit today. This is going to be the first time I'm sitting down and reading over 40 Polandball comics. I'm sure you've done that before, but this is going to be a learning experience for me as well as a lot of chat. So I am very excited.
I'm super excited. And we are already starting off strong with kids throwing in a $2 super chat to USD and saying, good morning. And to that, I have to say, good morning. And how about you, Leviticus?
Good morning. I'm having a great morning, kids. Thank you so much for the 2. And who is in stream, by the way, today? We didn't even do our regular shout-outs, but we've got a bunch of people in here. We got Cookie Run Kingdom all hello. Cheslord, welcome. Pigeons is cool. Hello, how are you doing? Jenna Wang, welcome to the stream. Mark, always joining us. Wolfie dropping a €5, says, love how territory gets conquered while watching. Anyway, good day, everyone, and good luck, y'all. Wolfie, that's just how it is, man. Everyone's playing Polandball Go at all hours of the day, even on streams. We can't pause territory conquering even during our streams, even though that might be a good feature in the future. But thank you so much for the 5. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day as well.
Yes, and Wolfie, I'll have to also add that a true Polandball Go player is watching the stream on their phone, on their tablet, and on their television, and also drawing art and also conquering territories. So since you're already doing 2 of those, you are a true Polandball Go player. Anyways, thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to us. Dude, people are pointing out the shirts today. Guys, we wear these shirts every single stream. What are you guys talking about?
They're just noticing now for the very first time. Of course they want the merch, but I just need to lock in and do it at some point. By the way, if anyone has any experience making merch in the past, maybe they've made their own t-shirts, their own stickers, their own hats, or they would be interested in potentially helping myself create some merch for Polandball Go, please let me know. This was a first experiment and we like it a lot, but I do want some of your guys' help if you guys have experience with that. So reach out to me on Discord if you want to potentially help build a merch drop. Wow, they need merch, bro. They all want merch. I made a t-shirt. It says Asian Diamond. Well, there you go. Jar Jar does say one thing that we should know. When you start the slideshow, it will show blank. Don't worry. Once you start it, after introducing click mouse spacebar to it, I added some fun. Okay, interesting. We'll see. I thought we're not even going in slideshow mode potentially because some of the comics today are very long, but we will take a look for sure. We need merch.
Yes, merch will definitely come. Also, I noticed that we got raided on Twitch, so thank you so much for the raid for those that are watching on Twitch.
Oh.
And yeah, and for those that are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching on YouTube. But thank you for rating Tom Poster KP86.
Thank you, Tom, very much. And we got Bread joining the chat to say, make a loaf of bread for PBGO. Bread, I agree with that. Thank you so much for joining, Brett. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know Brett is in exam season right now, so bro is grinding and still makes time to find some time for Polandball Go.
Is he in exam season again? Dude, does exam season ever end in Korea is what I want to know.
No,
is it exam season
always
all day? Every season, exam season in Korea, bro?
Yes, it literally is always. And wow, we have another 10 Polish zloty from Love GD. Bro does this every stream. Thank you so much, Love. I can't stop thinking about this amazing cup. Oh my goodness. Is he talking about the cup that I made for you, Sharp?
I think he's talking about the cup. Let me get the cup just to make sure this is what you're talking about.
Love GD. Bro, are you talking about the mug that I gifted
Sharp? Mug? The Polandball Go mug?
I think he is.
Is he what he's talking about, bro? I love my Polandball Go mug, but Big Leviticus made this one for me, so I'm not going to put it up for sale, but I'm glad you like it.
Maybe I need to make a service where I will make anyone a mug. I'll put your Balsona and the PBGO and I'll send it to you wherever you are. That would require a lot of work. That mug took me like 3 hours to make, so that cup looks so mid. Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, yeah, it's not my best work, but it was my first thing that I ever made, so.
The cup looks mid. The other guy said, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a whole spectrum. We got mid to I can't stop thinking about it. Love GD. I can imagine this guy, bro. He's just at home since last week just thinking about it, man. And we got Kenobi in the chat saying, yo, how are my favorite game developers doing today? Kenobi, it's been a minute since we've seen Count Dooku up in here. It is so nice to see Count Dooku and one of the legends of Polandball Go. Wow, Count, I hope you're doing well, bro, and we are doing great today. We are doing great.
All right.
Oh, we got Kalmar, real Kalmar in here. We got everyone. It's going to be a wonderful
nice
scene.
To see a lot of these
Redstone.
faces we haven't seen in a while, that's for sure.
I know. The comic competitions do bring out some amazing classic members. Jar Jar, you should be able to do that all in the slideshow mode. I added some helper text for the hard to see ones. Okay. Let's see. We'll try to start it in PowerPoint mode, and then if it's like we need to zoom in, then we can hop out of PowerPoint mode and stuff like that. But obviously, guys, today we are not playing Polandball Go. We are doing a art competition, and it is a very particular one. We are going to be reviewing over 40 Polandball comic submissions from our amazing community on Discord. Tomorrow, actually, we will be streaming as well and playing Polandball Go, the amazing mobile game. So, guys, if you're new and you want to watch our streams, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. But should we get into it?
Let's get right into it. All right.
What we're going to do today, let me explain one thing real quick. We are going to have a little bit of a different voting system. So normally in previous art competitions, we have groups. You guys vote on your favorite art. They move on to the next stage. This time it's going to be a little different. We had, I think, a panel of 5 or 6 expert Polandball comic judges review every single comic and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 before. Now, you guys are going to help us do community voting, and we're going to run polls on each and every single piece of art, aka each comic. You guys are going to help vote on them. We're going to run the polls on our YouTube channel. So by the way, guys, if you're on Twitch and you want to participate in the voting today, come to our YouTube channel. If you're on the vertical stream, come to our horizontal stream on YouTube. That's where we're going to be running the polls if you want to vote on your favorite comics. And then we're going to get a score for every single comic. And then we're going to decide our top 4 winners. So that's what it's going to be like today.
Yes, sir. All right. Just give me one quick moment while I set up the scene.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go say hi to some people. We have Alberto is in chat. Alberto, I hope you're doing well. PBGO Stream Clip says you can do polls on Twitch, I believe. Yeah, we potentially can, but I don't want to take from here and from there. It's so many different things. Eventually, we'll find a way to link all of the streams together. So that's going to be fun. We have Frazzle saying hello. Cheslord saying hello. Guys, oh my God, everyone's just saying hello again. We got La Epic Mapper. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing, La Epic Mapper? We got Green Hen Ben just keeps saying bread. We got Stasa77 saying I play Polandball Go every day. Stasa, shout out you. Love GD says only 4 more fragments to Prestige 2. Someone help Love GD get his final few fragments. Someone help this guy. Levy, can you start Rulers of Hong Kong after NYC? Yes, if you want to start a Rulers of Hong Kong branch, which can be an alliance within, we can make it.
Well, now remember, you guys can have friendly relations. You can actually team up now.
We can team up 100%. I don't want to keep dragging up
with the new update.
What are you doing? This guy here who's in our chat today, Belgian, has been commenting on my videos every single day saying day 1 or day 2 of asking for a Belgian ball. And he just says, yo, bro, I don't want to keep dragging it up, but are you doing the Belgian ball thing? Can you explain to me, what do you want? Actually, Belgian ball is already in Polandball Go. Do you want me to physically gift you that ball because you don't have it? Or did you just not know that it exists? Just let me know, because I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned, man.
All right. Yeah. All right. Levit.
Yes. Big Levit or regular? Big Levit or regular?
Big Levit. I shared my screen so you can now actually see the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Fantastic.
All right, Levit. Let's open the competition, because apparently some animation is going to happen. So let's click and find out. You ready?
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what that. Oh.
Ooh!
Oh, Jar Jar with the cookery. Yo, Jar Jar with the cookery, bro.
Oh my God. We are started strong.
Wow.
Oh my God, tell me how.
Bro, Jar Jar, bro, he's a serious animator, bro.
Yeah, wait.
He's a serious
I did not know
animator.
bro was like that. Damn.
You can animate on PowerPoint like that. Wow. Yeah. And by the way, before we get started, I just want to quickly say thank you to 2 groups of people. One of that group being Jar Jar. Thank you, Jar Jar, for putting together these amazing slides. And also thank you for the 42 contestants that submitted comics from our amazing Discord. Shout out to all of you guys. You all did amazing. And I'm excited to get reviewing on these. And one final thing, guys, if you want to participate in competitions like this in the future, they're all run through our Discord, which is on discord.polandballgo.com. So come join that if you want to be a part of our community, if you want to be a part of these competitions. Thank you to all you guys, and I think we're good to get going here.
All right, let's get it going.
We got Ari Bloba in the chat, and by the way, a spoiler: Ari Bloba she's gonna be the first comment. She's gonna be the first one. Wow, look at these voting.
I'm gonna read it.
Oh my God!
Today's voting is special stay tuned and good luck. I don't even know what's gonna happen on the next slide, guys. Or maybe nothing. I don't know. Let's keep it going. Oh! All right. Okay. Before we get into the very first comic, guys, I guess I need to describe the voting. Okay. So, guys, because this is a different style competition, we're gonna have a different style of voting than usual. In this competition, we're gonna go through every single one of these comics one by one, and then we're gonna get a community score for that comic, okay? So you're gonna have the choice as a community to rate each comic on a scale of 1 to 4. 1 being it's okay, and 4 being it blew your mind, okay? And we're gonna do that for every single comic individually. And then we're gonna take our panel of judges and combine their scores that they already judged all of the arts on with our community scores. And together at the very end of the show, that's gonna provide the final rankings for all of the comics in this competition. And then after we've combined all those scores, we will reveal who the winners are of the 4th ever Polandball Go art competition, Polandball Classics. If I remember correctly, that is the name of this competition, right?
I believe so. Yes.
So guys, without further ado, and if you didn't understand that, I can explain again, but I believe you did. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into the very first comic of our competition. And remember, you're scoring on a scale of 1 to 4, 1 being it's pretty good, it's okay, 4 being it's unbelievable, blew your mind, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the very first comic. And guys, sometimes I might have to hop out of full screen mode if it's hard to see. But anyways, let's get right in. All right, and I actually think, can we see this one, or do I need to hop out of full screen mode? I might have to hop out of full screen mode.
I think you might have to hop out of full screen mode.
Yeah. All right, but for our first entry of the day, we have Ari Blob, a absolute art legend for Polandball Go. And let's dive into this very first.
So much to dissect with comics, bro.
I know.
You gotta zoom all the way up.
I'm gonna do a little bit of zoomy zooms, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of zoomy zooms so we can see a little better. I hope you're chill with the zoomy zooms. Okay.
All right. Who do we have here? What balls are we working with?
We're working with Moldova and Ukraine, right? You see the Ukraine and Moldova on the left. So this is the border between Moldova and Ukraine, right? The border with Transnistria, I imagine, is what this is gonna talk about. But let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it. There it is. God, I know Ari Bloba, bro. I'm like, it's gonna be Transnistria.
So who's popping? Is that Transnistria? Who's popping out?
So in between the border of Ukraine and Moldova, obviously is a contested sliver of land called Transnistria that claim they are an independent country. Okay, they're not recognized by any country in the world, but they are heavily supported by the Russians. And Transnistria actually still has like statues of Lenin and Stalin, and it's like literally it feels like you're still in the SSSR, right? So
we have any Transnistria? By the way, we should check if anyone controls territory in Transnistria. I'd actually be very curious.
We could check. So our little Transnistria here says, "Is happen. I can sense it. The counteroffensive of 1992 has finally happened. Prepare for the glorious defense of the Soviet motherland." So, like as I said, like Transnistria still really sees itself as like Soviet Russians.
Okay.
And here we have a sleeping Russia. And
wait, go up. Okay. So sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, "У меня на это нет времени," and the Russia says, "I have no time for this right now." Basically, like I don't have time for this right now. Obviously, referring to the Transnistria. Gasp! The motherland has sent the high-tech reinforcements. Victory is of ours. Transnistria. It is 2026. Nobody's want to invade you because nobody can find you on the map. Stop. And then, aha, is stealth technology. We is invisible. Is tactical genius. That's actually hilarious.
And it says on there on the Wikipedia, Transnistria doesn't effing exist.
Well, I did not see that twist coming. Basically,
that's so funny.
that is actually hilarious. I did not expect that twist. Okay, cool. So guys, this is the first
scroll up a little bit. Wait, go down to the. He throws a grenade at Russia. Am I correct? Or who does he throw a grenade at?
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
that's funny.
Yeah,
that's cute.
He threw it back. I see.
And he threw it back.
That's so funny.
So much to just imagine, bro. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, 4 out of 10." You can prove it. It's just funny. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm going to start
the tactical genius of Russia.
Yes.
All right. So now let's get the voting open for our very first comic of the day. And let's see what the community has to say about it. Again, guys, remember, it's going to be a combination of the community scores, which are going to be a weighted average of the numbers that you guys give, 1 to 4, and then the judge scores, which are a weighted average of 1 to 10.
So before I drop this poll, guys, I'm dropping it in our horizontal stream on YouTube. Remember, 1 is a score of, I could definitely use some improvement. Maybe I didn't find it that funny. 4 was, this blew me away. So 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. All votes matter. So go ahead, and I'm running a poll now. Go ahead and respond to that poll. We're going to take an average of all the numbers that you guys get. We're going to combine it with our judge score. So go ahead and vote on what you think this awesome art or this awesome comic from Ari Blob deserves in your opinion. I'm going to leave the poll up for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to close it up. And how do we want to do this, Sharp? Do you want to, once everyone gets it in, do we want to take a screenshot?
If you want, I can record down the community scores. I'll have to record the amount of each, basically, right? So, or if you can read them off.
Yes, you will.
After it closes, that when you just read it off to me.
I mean, I can also send you a screenshot on Discord. Would that help? Like, I can just send you
just read them off to me.
We can take. Are you sure? Like, I can just. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to put them into the spreadsheet, basically. I got to put in the numbers into the spreadsheet. You understand what I'm saying? Like if it's
yes.
Yeah, and while they're voting, I just want to point out that I love the panels. I love the way Ariblo set up the panelage. If I can say that, is that a word? The paneling. I think it's the paneling here. You see like a decent amount of white space, a decent amount of negative space between the panels, and also the panels have like kind of interesting shapes. It actually makes the comic very fun to watch, to read. And also, I love these little arrows that guide you on like which direction you should be reading the comic. I think it's a very nice touch.
Absolutely. All right, Sharp, I'm going to end the poll. We have over 50 people that voted on this wonderful comic.
Yeah.
So I can read out the numbers when you're ready.
Yeah, so hold on, give me a second. So
yeah.
Read out first how many 4s, how many 3s, how many 2s, and how many 1s, okay?
Sure. So 4, we have 66%.
Okay.
For 3s, we have 28%.
Yep.
For 2s, we have 4%.
Yep.
And for 1, we have 2%.
Okay, great. Okay, good. There we go. Our first results are in. Adi Bloba, thank you so much for submitting, and good luck as we progress. And I wish you the best of luck with the judges. All right, let's move on to our next comic, shall we?
Yes, let's do it. Let's hop back here in slideshow.
Into the slideshow, and next up, we have a comic by. Actually, let me move this thing here for a second. Move this guy. Move him over here. There we go. All right. Next up, we have a comic submission by Ashy0. Ashy0 submitting something very cute. Very cute. I don't think we need to leave slideshow mode for this one. Let's see. So I believe the red ball there is Vietnam, right?
Vietnam, yep.
Yeah, Vietnam. So we have Vietnam in the top left panel. It looks like sitting and drinking some coffee, and I can't tell.
It looks like maybe Canada, maybe?
I was going to say maybe Canada behind them. Yep.
Some coffee. Okay.
Something's happening in the background here because once we get to the third panel.
Oh, could that be is a baseball thrown at him potentially?
Or
some sort of.
You're right, because it's USA and Canada in the back. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're playing catch. A baseball then hits Vietnam.
Okay. Yeah.
And it kills him. And it kills him.
Bro. Good eye. Good eye, dude. You got that eye.
And then Canada says ambulance. And then USA says, no, too expensive. and Vietnam is literally on the floor dead after a baseball hit him. And then USA just says, great.
Okay, all right. Let's open up the voting for this one.
That's actually funny.
It is funny. It's obviously not, it could definitely use a little bit of polish, but it is definitely funny. All right, let's open up the voting for this one by Ashy0.
Ashy O score. Ashy O, thank you for the submission. If you aren't here, 1, 2. I do, by the way, I've been seeing obviously a lot of jokes about healthcare costs in the United States, so this is very on brand. Yeah. It's just great. It's just funny that he says great at the end. Like, why is he happy that Vietnam's dead? I don't even know.
I think the point is like he's dragging him to the hospital because like
is he dragging him?
Ambulance is too expensive in the United States or whatever.
That's funny. That is actually funny.
He's dragging him to the hospital.
Yeah, that is actually quite funny. All right, guys, go ahead. Voting is now open in our horizontal stream on YouTube. All right, guys, go ahead. Voting is now open. Now I can hear you twice because I can hear myself.
I was just checking that the audio is working, and it is.
Okay, fantastic,
Cool.
fantastic.
So yeah, so this is actually very cool. I think the comic could definitely use a little bit of polish, but it is cute. And I like the panelage again. Like I like when people play around with the paneling. I keep calling it panelage. I like when people play around with the paneling, you know?
All right, let's end this vote. We have almost 50 votes in, guys. 10 more seconds, and boom, bam, bam, bop. Let's end that poll. I can read off the numbers for you whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yep, I'm ready.
My wife.
Uh-oh. What's going on with Big Levitt? Oh my god, is Big Levitt roboting out, bro? Oh my god, it looks like it is just Sharp. We lost him. Oh my god, chat, we just lost him, bro. R.I.P. R.I.P. the boy. All right, all good. I'll take it from here. You know, imagine. I'll take it from here. All right, give me a second to open up the stream. All right, so we got 45, 40, 9, 6. Okay, 45, 45, 45, 40, 9, 6. All right, cool. Let's continue on to the next comic in the competition. Next up, we got Acer Diamond, who I actually saw in the chat earlier. I think I saw this guy in the chat earlier. Acer Diamond submitting a 3-panel comic. All right, let's jump right into it. So in the first panel, it looks like we have Poland and the Reichtangle. By the way, as I always need to point out, Reichtangle is the 4th Reich. Dude, it's a future fictional country, and it obviously appears a lot in Polandball comics. And Leviticus is back. Damn.
Whoa, Sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. I think I lost Wi-Fi. I think there's like a storm outside. I literally may have lost Wi-Fi.
A storm, bro. It's like silky clear outside right now for me.
It's silky smoothers, bro.
It's silky smoothers. Anyways, we jumped into the next comic. I already got down the numbers.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. I thought it was on you for a second. I was like, we're going back to the good old days. It was over. Damn, I just got so nervy, bro. I got nervy with it.
Yeah, bro. Never again. That's never happening again. All right, we're on to the next one, Levitt. It's from Acer Diamond over here. If you can still see my screen that I'm sharing.
Yes. Yeah, I can still see.
All right, I'm gonna narrate this one for us.
Go ahead.
So in the first panel, we have beach is beautiful. I'm going to do a sunbathing. Wait, towel is a familiarings. Okay, I already know where this is going. Kurwa! Guten Morgen, Polska. So this is a very, 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 very classic, like Poland is of surprise. The joke. Typically, like you'll see this with Russia or with the 4th Reich, but very cool. And obviously the Kurwa Poland.
What is
Poland.
Guten? Is Guten Morning? Morgen? Is that good morning?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverted to his upside down self or his downy upside self because of his scare. So let's open up the voting for this one, Levitt. If your computer is actually working.
Yeah, we're good. Everything's working. I think I lost Wi-Fi here, guys. So I'm gonna be opening up a poll for you guys. Go ahead and vote on this comic 1 to 4, please.
While you guys are voting, I'm gonna give my personal analysis on it. I think it's very cute. However, this particular joke has been done many, many, many times, so it's not super original, but it is very cute. So I do like the submission. But this, if you're an OG Polandball comic fan, you would have seen this style of joke very, 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 very many times. But yeah, and as for the art, the art is cute. Could use a little bit more polish, as I said. But with these comics, it doesn't always have to be super, super polished art. A lot of times, it can be carried by the storyline. It just depends. It just depends.
I'll close this up in just a couple more submissions, guys. We have 47 votes on this already. Yes, we love your number thingy on the right side, Jar Jar. Thank you very much. C says I've seen this many times. Yes, Sharp also agrees. This is a classic Polandball trope. Anyway, I'm gonna end the poll, Sharp. Let me know when you want me to read off the voting for you. Fantastic. So, do you always want me to start at number 4?
Yeah, start at 4. Yeah.
Okay, 4. All right. So 27% 4.
Yep.
33% 3.
Yep.
34% 2.
Yep.
And 6% 1.
Thank you very much. All right. Moving on to the next comic in our competition. We got
I'm loving these transitions.
Babuland. I know it makes things much better, right? Babuland GD. Babuland GD. By the way, some new submitters. I don't recognize a lot of these submitters, so that's kind of cool to see a lot of new.
It is cool. By the way, a lot of new people. Exactly. I don't know if they're new to the Discord or maybe the comic competition is what got them to come do it. So.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right, for Bubbleland GD. By the way, what does everybody have GD in their name for? Does that mean something? Like, I wonder what that means.
There's another, yeah.
Like
There is a
Love
lot of
GD
GDs.
1, 2, 3, for example. All right. So for Bubbleland GD, he's got a very shaded comic here. Let's dive right into. I'll narrate it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and narrate it. Although there's not that much text. So in the top panel here, it looks like we have Poland looking at his phone, and he's actually in the shop playing Polandball Go. Look at that! Oh my god! He says, "Where can I get clay from watching an ad?" Okay. 3 ads later, Polska got clay. Now time to roll. And it looks like he didn't get anything good. So not very.
I think it's getting cut off, but I think he hits 3 commons there. I think that's the moral of the story. If you could see, I don't know if there's a way to extend this. Maybe it's because the frame is making it slightly.
I got it. Hold on. Oopa. Hold on.
Whoopa.
Oops. Let me see. There we go. Oopa.
Whoopa. Na, jwopa. Can I say that? I don't, probably not.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is a little hard to see. Let me.
Maybe. Yeah. No, maybe it's just that. Actually, that probably is just what it is. Sorry, I thought the bottom right there was just cut off, but it seems like he just hits a comment afterwards. So
yeah,
nice.
and also,
I do like
one
that.
text at the very top that we missed. It says, "This game is so fun, but Polska don't have clay." Okay, so that's the moral of the story. He watched 3 ads. He got his clay. He rolled, and he got nothing. So that is probably very, let's say, something that you could probably relate to. But anyways, why don't you open up the voting so we can vote on this one? I'll give my quick analysis on this while we are voting. It's very cute, and there's a lot of shading. I think you could probably tone down the shading a little bit. But if that's your style, then that is your art style. But yeah, it's cool. I think the punchline could use a little bit more explanation though. I figured based on like the style of the eyes, like what his expression is, what would probably happen, but it's a little hard to tell what exactly the punchline is there. I think it would have been stronger if, like Leviticus said, maybe you displayed like the 3 commons he got in a row or whatever it is, right? Because for at the moment, it's up to the user to infer, which is also, a style that you can go with. I'm not saying anything's right or wrong, but just my personal analysis. All right, so let's get these votes in for a Bubbleland GD. And of course, as always, thank you so much for submitting for this art competition. And is that a hand-drawn shop? I think that's a hand-drawn shop. Look at that. I think he drew that. I think he drew that himself. If I'm
crazy if true,
correctly, which is very cool. If you did,
crazy if true. By the way, Sharp, GD apparently means geometry dash. So everyone just loves geometry dash.
Oh. Gotcha. All right.
Shall we close up this poll, and I will start reading it off to you. People actually, the community is loving this poll. They have 42% of people voted for.
Yep.
38% voted 3.
Yep.
And then 1 and 2 both had 10%.
Very nice. All right, moving on to the next comic. Next up, we have an absolute legend, BFB Roblox plays. Or is he an absolute legend, or is he just a legend at this point?
Legend.
He's legend status? Okay. He's not absolute legend status. He's legend. Okay. BFB Roblox plays with a submission. He has some very nice art in Polandball Go, and let's see what he came up with for his comic. So what are the characters that we're dealing with, Leviticus, in this?
We got Canada, Russia, Ukraine, Greenland, and Denmark.
Yes. Do you want to go ahead and narrate for us?
Yes, I can narrate. We have Canada saying, is that an H? Hans Island can into Canadian clay. I don't know what Hans Island is. Do you know what it is?
I'm not familiar with that particular island, but it
Hans
must be some
Island.
disputed island between Greenland and Canada. Let's find out.
It might be.
Hans Island is an island in the center of the Canadian, split between Canadian territory and Greenland. Yeah. Okay. So it's an island kind of disputed between Canada and Greenland.
Okay. So Hans Island can into Canadian clay. And then Denmark says Nej. Hans Island can into Danish clay. And then Russia in the background says Russia can into Arctic Circle power. Everyone is shocked. And then Russia and Ukraine are upset at each other. And then Canada says split island into half. And then Denmark says, ja, that seems good.
So basically what this is referring to is, since the Russia-Ukraine war, Russia has become very belligerent about the Arctic Circle, and it's part of the reason why the United States has started pushing to annex Greenland from its ally Denmark, if you guys have been following along with current events. So basically, in this situation, Denmark and Canada kind of realized, given the madman Russia, that they should probably just share the island. So actually, it is pretty funny, and I think it is a commentary on current events. So very nice, and thank you for narrating, Leviticus.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and start up a poll. BFB Roblox plays scores. And guys, someone was asking, what do the scores mean? We're rating them 1 to 4. 4 being this blew me away, and 1 being this probably needs a little bit of improvement. So 1 would be the lowest score, 4 would be the highest score. Go ahead, guys, and give it a vote on a scale from 1 to 4. I just dropped the poll here in our horizontal chat.
Yeah, and so I would also want to point out, for those that don't know, who maybe just play Polandball Go, Clay. So Clay in Polandball Go is obviously that valuable resource that you use to roll characters. But where does that word come from? Have you guys ever wondered, what the heck does Clay mean?
Let's ask them. Before you say it, let's see if anyone knows.
Why is Clay the most valuable resource in Polandball Go? Guys, if you know what Clay is, let me know. Pop quiz time for chat. Who is knowledgeable about the Polandball lore? Let me know if you know what Clay is. Yeah, you're right. I should ask chat before I just explain to them. Let's see
if anyone knows. Name 2026 Real says clay is land. Clay is land.
Right.
Clay is used for pottery and stuff. Clay equals territory in Polandball language. Land, yeah. It seems like everyone knows. Clay is LeBron. LeBron James. That is true.
Clay is LeBronski. Yeah.
Cease. By the way, Cease, or actually his name is pronounced Ceask, right? Or Cease.
Cease. Yeah, Cease.
Anyway, by the way, he is one of our judges. He's actually a Polandball legend, by the way. He says, Clay has been here since the dawn of comics. And that is true, right? So it seems like everyone knows it, right?
Yes.
Our chat knows it, right?
Except for the guy who thought Clay is LeBron. Except for that one.
You're not. All right, we have 51 votes in, by the way, which is fantastic. I will end that poll, and I will read off the numbers for you. Pyroyash says, Clay is Bona. Pyroyash, yes. Big Bona.
Big Bona. Big Bona.
Big Bona. All right, so we have 37% people gave it a 4. We have 49% gave it a 3. We have 8% gave it a 2, and 6% gave it a 1. So, guys, thank you so much for all the wonderful votes. And let me also read off a donation from LoveGD, who donated 10 Polish zloty, saying, add a code for secret Stalowa Vola ball.
I always told you
bro is always talking about Stalowa Vola.
Bro, you know that Stalowa Vola to the game for you, bro. Promise. Stalowa Vola ball is coming. Don't worry. Thank you. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, sharp. We are doing great. CB Adaloto. Yes, this person is in our Discord.
Another new submitter, at least as far as I know. And looks like he submitted a Planet Balls comic, or partially Planet Balls. I'm gonna narrate this one, Leviticus. So I'm gonna dive right in.
Yeah, please.
So we start with the panel on the top left. The sun is speaking. Who is you? And then Earth is this speaking Russian? Oh, the third Oni, bruh. Okay, I thought that was Russian for a second. The third Oni, bruh. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll keep it rolling. I can go in. I'm struggling to understand the first panel, but let's keep it going. What? Take the cow. Moo. Okay. Man, my cow? You should care about the PBGO contest.
Agreed. I agree with that guy.
Stop breaking the fourth wall. Oh, stop breaking the fourth wall and give me cow.
Guys, can someone in the chat explain this to us, please?
This is going complete, guys. I am sorry, but even my vast pools of knowledge cannot properly comprehend this one. But we're gonna open up the voting anyway. So guys, give it a vote as you see fit. And if this one made perfect sense to you, please let me know. Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Bro, Sharp, you have a wealth of knowledge. So if you don't understand this one, then I don't know who is gonna understand it, bro. We got Kenobi saying peak comment.
What is cow? C-A-W. Is this cow? Yeah, it's probably cow.
Ka is cow, I think, because the ball is mooing. Yes, I agree. It's kind of like a pyramid thing. Yeah, I'm getting like pyramid, aliens. I don't know why they abducted a cow. I understand Godzilla died reading this. I kind of like the pyramid. I don't know. I mean, by the way, it seems like the community is very split on this because, I mean, it's super split. We have a lot of people giving this a 4, but we have a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s. So it's very spread out. This is a very interesting one. We got 40 votes in. We will close up voting in just a couple seconds, guys. If you're joining us on the vertical stream, which I have not been following at all, or on Twitch, which I haven't been following at all, then the voting is on our horizontal stream. So come join. And guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you're enjoying these comics, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We're going to be streaming Polandball Go tomorrow as well. Come join our Discord. You guys are all awesome. And with 47 votes in, I'm going to end the vote.
Yep.
And we have 34. I'm just going to not even say percent. 34 for 4, 19 for 3, 30 for 2, and 17 for 1.
Great. You don't even need to say for 4, 3, 2, 1. I know.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just getting efficient. Every single one is going to be more and more efficient.
All right, let's go on to the next one. So next up, we got DDD. Is this King DDD? I think it is King DDD, right?
Oh my god, this is a classic style. I feel like remember we had just posted this one like a week ago or something. Like it looked like this exact comic. Like it looked like this style.
This looks like a super old style comic. But yeah, let's dive into it. So
do we have to scroll in or you can see it?
I'm gonna scroll in just so that we can see more easily here. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just see. How do I scroll left and right? Okay, there we go. Okay. So in the first panel here, we have. I'm gonna narrate this one. You can narrate the next one. We have Austria and Germany here. Have you ever thought of what would have happened when the modern way of changing laws was already in World War I in our countries? Then we have Germany thinking back. We need more men in our army. We are make the laws. You are just the one announcing the new law. Capital N, capital L. What is the new law? Hold on. World War II, Germany, the new law. What is that? The new law is, the Nuremberg laws. Maybe. Anyways. Let's bring that idea into the Bundestag. Maybe we should consider this idea. It's war, so yes. Yeah, we need more people in the army, especially in our war against the Entente. Yes. The Kaiser wants to change the conscription law. What are your thoughts about it? No, they need to stay in the factory. Now vote. 3 for yes, 2 for no. No, let him. We decided to change that law. Should we tell him? No, let him find that out. So, okay, I know exactly what this is referring to. But
I got no clue. I got no clue, Big Sharp.
I know exactly what this is referring to, guys. I'll explain in just a second, but go ahead and open the voting. So I will explain what it has to say, what the concept is. So basically, what he's talking about is the new laws, I believe, that Germany just passed recently. So first of all, they reintroduced forced mandatory conscription. This is recent. And also, Germany has also recently stated that all conscription age men must get approval from the government before they can leave the country because they're worried about aggression from Russia in the east. So I think that's what they're talking about. He's calling back to when the German Empire also similarly changed the conscription laws, obviously in preparation of the Second World War. Now, there are some problems with this comic, and I will point them out. The first one is that the Rectangle does not represent the German Empire, so it doesn't actually make sense that the rectangle should be in this comic. Rectangle represents the Fourth Reich, okay? So that's a fictional future country where Germany goes back again to being, evil, right? So that is one slight problem with the comic, and otherwise, there's a little bit of line tool going on, which typically disallowed in Polandball comics. And I think for the joke to land, I think it needs a little bit more kind of explanation. So a viewer who doesn't even know about like the recent law changes in Germany, if this is indeed what this is referring to, will be able to read and understand that there is something funny happening, even if they didn't know. Like they can kind of learn about the current events through the comic, which is what Polandball comics are typically quite good at doing. But otherwise, thank you so much for the submission, and let's get our votes from the community on this one.
All right, we have over 40 votes in. I will close it up. We have 30, 40, 13, 49, and 8.
Okay, because you stopped yourself, so it's 40, 13, 39, 8?
No. Yes, 30, 13, 49, 8.
Bro gave me like 8 different numbers in like a crazy order. But okay, listen, that's your first time doing it without saying what. So there we go. You have to practice.
My bad. We have to take a step back to take 2 steps forward.
You literally gave me like 10 numbers. But anyways, I got it now. 30, 13, 49, 8. And thank you so much for voting, chat. And let's move on to the next comic in our competition.
What do we got next?
Next up, we got DD. I'm actually gonna put this here. Okay, there we go. Next up, we got DD, Big DD. And actually, do I need to zoom in for this one, or can you see it okay?
I could probably see it if I look in, but I don't know. You might need to read this one. I don't know exactly
I'm gonna read
what's
this one because
happening.
it might be a little hard for you to see. And also, it looks like there's cursive Russian. I can't really tell. Is that what it is? That does that say Baladets?
It might be.
What does it say?
No lie. I don't know.
I'm gonna leave full screen for just a second. Oh, my bad. Ooh, we got Egbert next. All right, I'm gonna just so I can zoom in here and see. What does it say?
Oh, I'm bad at reading. No lie. I'm not sure.
Is it? But there is the I. There's an I in it though. So is it Ukrainian? I like don't understand. Anyways, can someone help me read this, guys? Can someone help me read this? What does it say? Why?
I mean, it says no lie. I'm assuming the other languages also say no lie, right? Or do you think
there's 3 languages there?
Yes, I do.
Mailevsky. And do we got any readers of? Is this potentially?
It's also it might be Mongolian. He's
exactly. This Mongolian. Chat.
Some of the Mongolians.
Some of the Mongolians. Yo, chat.
Some of the Mongolians. We got the Mongolians up in here.
Someone said my confusion is immeasurable. Yo,
I would read it as no lie for now, or we can just go with or we can go with context clues.
Yeah. Let's go with context clues. And then we got some Chinese on the right here, guys. Does anyone speak Chinese? Can't you read? So what is, guys? I know some Hanja, but I don't know Hanzi, and I don't know simplified Chinese. Guys, what is the simplified Chinese?
What is that a map of, by the way? Is that Mongolia?
That's Mongolia. So this definitely has to do with Mongolia.
So no lie. Can't you read? Okay, let's keep going here.
Can't you read? Yo. Is Eta Mongolia? I think that's what
is that Mongolia? Yep.
Yeah. Yo, is Eta Mongolia?
By the way, I can't read cursive English, so it literally might be cursive English.
Cursive Russian. Eta.
Okay. No, I know, but I just can't read cursive English either. Okay.
Yo,
is that Mongolia? Yes, that is Mongolia.
After meeting Mongolia. Guys, there's more Chinese here. I recognize this character, but I don't know what it is. Chat, what is this character? Why are te overshaded? Does it look like I know you? Okay. Well, I will say the art is very, very cool. It's a little hard to follow, probably because I don't speak Chinese or Mongolian. But anyways, guys. Oh, that's water? It says water.
Water.
This one's water. Yeah, I think I did recognize water from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what this other one is. Maybe that's the name of Mongolia in Chinese. Guys, is that the name of Mongolia in Chinese? Hold on.
Guys, please go ahead and vote. I opened up the voting for this one.
Wait, see, maybe Inner Mongolia? Yeah, I don't know what that says, to be honest. Inner Mongolia. Also didn't know Didi speaks Chinese. Does he speak Chinese? Anyways, guys, let's open up the voting. Do your best to vote on this one, even if you can't read the Chinese or Mongolian or whatever other language. So guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to point out some best practices when it comes to Polandball. So your audience is gonna primarily be speaking English. So you should be relying mostly on English words. Now, if you want to include foreign words, you can, but you must include it in such a way that the audience can understand what you intended to say, even if they don't speak that language. I'll give you an example. A lot of Polandball comics, if they're depicting Russia, for example, they'll replace I with ya. So they'll say, the rest will be English, but they'll say, ya thinks that blah, blah, blah. Ya believes that blah, blah, blah. Any reader who doesn't even speak Russian will understand that, okay, the ya is a placeholder for I. But you want the core part of the joke or the storyline to always be in English so the audience can like fully understand what is going on with the comic. Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and read me what the scores were for this comic?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and put this user in timeout real quick. And the scores are going to be 40, 29,
Yep.
24-7.
All right. Cool.
All right.
We're rolling.
DD, thank you so much for the submission.
Yes. And sorry, I will practice my Mongolian and Chinese for the next comic competition. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next up, we got Egg Bird. And we actually have a Sweden here in honor of Egg Bird, which is pretty funny.
Yes.
All right. Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and narrate this one for us?
All right, we got USA and Sweden. We got USA saying, "Hey, Norway, what do you have there?" And I don't see the Norway. Is the Norway on the island?
So I should explain this real quick. So one of the tropes about the United States is that Americans don't know geography. I've never left the country. So USA Ball is always mixing up the country ball flag. So he'll like come to Poland and be like, "Hey, Germany," like blah blah blah. So that's the so anyway,
yes.
Go back to review.
Okay. Hey, Norway, what do you have there? Oh, what is that? That's probably just O or something. That's like what? Whatever. So, it's okay. Do you know what that letter is? I'm just assuming it's like this is the face.
So what's happening here is that's the actual name of that island.
Oh, seriously?
And you'll understand, yeah.
Wow. What? Responds like that again. Speak English. I don't speak Danish.
So again, he's mixing up the countries.
But is of okay. Stupid Europeans. okay.
So actually, let's find out. Let's see if we can find that island because that actually must be a real thing.
It's pronounced OU. OU. Who knows how to pronounce this? OU? OU? Is that literally is that the name of this island?
I'm looking it up. Oh,
that is really funny. I love Egbert's style, by the way.
Yeah, bro. There literally is an island just called OU. Is this? Looks like there
is island in Swedish. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. By the way, Kenobi is Swedish, right?
Oh, just Swedish? That one letter is just that means island.
So he's saying, "What do you have here? An island? Oh. What? An island? Speak English. I don't understand. An island. This is an island, pretty much. This is
so I think this is actually really good. I think it would have been even funnier if he said something like "stupid African" or something, but it is good. And obviously, I love the switch up. This is a very classic. The "Hey Norway" into "I don't speak Danish," like when it's obviously Sweden. So awesome comic. Let's open up the polling for this one.
Absolutely. Remember, guys, 1 is you think that it needs improvement. You didn't like it that much. 4 is this was really awesome and I really loved it. So please go ahead and vote. Voting is live now in our horizontal chat. Love GD says, "Can I draw my super secret XD Stalova Volavo?" Absolutely, Love GD. All power to you, my friend. So, I did not cook, guys.
So I will say, why I was just mentioning how to use like other languages. This is a perfect example of that because the viewer, even if they like us, doesn't come in knowing like how do you pronounce it?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Is O Island like we obviously don't know it, but from this comic you actually learn that, and that is the whole point of the comic. So I think that's actually very well done. Paneling is obviously very, very classic, very standard. The 4-piece panel, which is very nostalgic, I will say. So love it. All right, Leviticus, whenever you're ready, go ahead and read off.
All right, with over 40 votes, we are closing it out. We have 69, 19, 10, and 2. This one was a fan favorite. And also, we have Sovs here in the chat. Sovs says, "Hello, guys. Hello, Levi and Sharp. Sovs, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's great to see you, and it's great to hear from you. I hope you're doing well, Sovs." All right. Shall we keep us going? Very nice. This one got a very high community score. What do we got next?
Euro mapping. Euro mapping. So there's an obviously problem right away, which we'll get into, but I will go ahead and narrate this one for us. So first up in our first panel in the top left, we have a Downy Upside Poland who says, "I love Europa. I love Europa." And now Russia pulls up and says, "Move." And Poland friendly says, "Hi, Russia." And Russia says, "Secret. Why? Huh? Oh no, Euro mapping comic." Okay, so this is a little hard to follow. Yeah, there's an obvious problem with this one right away, which is that Poland has to be upside down. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, or I should say Poland in this comic is upside down, which is problematic. And also it's a little bit hard to follow the storyline here. Kind of not sure what exactly is going on. Poland loved Europe, and then Russia comes in and is just like, "Yo, move, bro." Oh, and I see. So Russia's like, "Yo, it's a secret," and then I don't know. I guess a rectangle pulls up, and then then something about Euro mapping is in the bottom right. So, anyways, whose sprite is that in the bottom? That's not Euro mapping.
I don't know. I don't remember. I need to find it out. It might actually. I don't remember. But I'm just laughing because we got people like Nomigo saying, "Bro, put a watermark on his country ball." That's funny. All right, guys. I'm dropping a poll for you guys. Go ahead, guys. Vote 1 to 4. 1 being this didn't quite hit the mark for me. 4 being this was the best comic I've ever seen in my entire life. And yes, sir. Yes, sir. Euro mapping. By the way, Euro mapping is a content creator for Polandball Go. Actually, and has been making some cool content on his YouTube channel. So, regardless of whether you like this comic or not, go check out his YouTube channel.
Correct. And Euro mapping. I'm excited to see what you submit in the next competition. Now that you know that Poland has to be downy upside, or I should say right side up, because this is actually downy upside. I love Europe. Move.
It is funny. It does get you a good laugh in, that's for sure.
Hi, Russia. Move.
All right. Sov says, hello, by the way, Levi Sharp. I might make a quick fan art for you to accept that fan art in our group chat that I made a long time ago. Awesome, Sovs. I would love to see that, my friend. All right, I'm going to close up this poll. Thank you guys for all the voting. Okay, so we have 18, 13, 33, and 36.
All right. Let's keep going.
All right.
Next up, we've got the 75 with a 2-panel comic. All right, let's dive into this one. So I guess I'll go ahead and narrate this one. So we got Lebanon in the top left, and we got the Islamic Republic of Iran in the top right. And the Islamic Republic says, "Hey, Lebanon, why is 6 afraid of 7?" And Lebanon says, "I don't know." And then in the next panel, we have we have the Islamic Republic saying, "Cause 7, 8, 9. Rockets need to be pointy," from the movie The Dictator. Have you seen The Dictator, by the way?
I haven't. That's a classic Sacha Baron Cohen movie.
Yeah,
there's
a line from it, like he's making nuclear weapons, and then he's like demands that they be pointy because
yes.
Otherwise they're gonna bounce back and hit Wadia. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I think I've seen that clip on YouTube, I think.
Anyways, because 7, 8, 9. I don't know what the joke is here. I completely have no idea. But let's open up the poll.
Well, you know the classic joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the scenario?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if
FIYY here is in the chat, so FIYY can explain.
If you do us the favor of explaining. But anyways, let's open up the vote for this one. I think I'll do a quick analysis of this one. I would say, in order for the joke to land, either there needs to be a joke, which I can't tell if there is, or there needs to be a little bit more of like a way for the viewer to comprehend it. I'm just having a little trouble comprehending what the relation is between 7, 8, and 9, and then Israel cube.
He does say Iran is ranked 7th in active military personnel, and this joke came to mind because of that. So that is interesting. Like,
is Israel ranked 9th in active military personnel? Israel ranked
and a dictator reference.
Military personnel. Let's see. Is there a ranking? Where's the ranking of active? Okay.
T-Land, hello, welcome to the stream, T-Land. Today we're doing a different kind of voting where we're going through every single comic. We're giving a community score, and then we're going to add a judge score to it at the end. So technically, we don't have any rounds. It's just going to be one big round, and then we'll see who wins at the really end.
So from what I can tell, it looks like 7 is actually Pakistan, 8 is Iran, and 9 is Ethiopia. So I'm not really sure, but anyway, I'll do a little bit more analysis here. So I noticed there's some line tool usage for the Israel cube. So just remember that when you're submitting, especially Polandball comics, you can't use line tool, right? So if you can see this, like Israel cube is very, very straight. It's got to be hand drawn. I know it's annoying. And same with the actual star, the Jewish star, the Star of David, the Magen David has to also be hand drawn. Actually, I think there might be some vector tools being used there. And so you want to be very careful when you use vector tools. I will say, like, when it comes to submitting Polandball comics in r/Polandball, if you use your advanced tooling like very lightly or very expertly, you could probably get away with it. But this is pretty obvious. So anyways, thank you so much for submitting. And I do like how you drew the country of Lebanon, though, by the way. It looks like a fairly accurate Lebanon, I will say. Not bad work at all.
He might be Lebanese, Carl. I'm not sure. Carl, where are you from? He's rocking the Lebanon flag.
Is he? Maybe is that why? I was gonna say, is it because he's Lebanese? Is that why he can draw the country of Lebanon so nicely? Anyway, tell me what these scores are, and I'll throw them in.
All right, we got 13,
Yep.
29,
Yep.
38, and 20.
Great. Let's move on to the next one. Wrong way.
Fantastic. You want to do Euro map again? Oh, he is Lebanese. There you go.
That's why. I was gonna say, are you Sunni, Shia, or Christian, by the way, or are you Druze? I know that's not a high chance, but I'm just curious. Are you Sunni? And if you are Christian, which sect of Christianity are you? All right. Next up, we got Frazzle. Frazzle with the Cold War. All right, Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and narrate Frazzle's comment for us?
All right, we got USA ball surrounded by seems like nuclear weapons and oil, talking to South Korea, saying, "Hey, bud, see North Korea over there? Go chat with him." Oh, and by the way, I probably should have read this. But this is the Cold War, a proxy in the Koreas. This is, I guess, the title of this comic. Yeah. Then you got the Soviet Union saying, also surrounded by nukes and vodka, saying to North Korea, "You must fight South Korea." And then in the bottom left, they're just going at each other, saying, "Why do they make us fight for them?" That's kind of funny. And then it's kind of it's obviously a representation of the Cold War, USA and the Soviet Union fighting each other, and the Koreas maybe questioning whether they need to fight each other or whether they are just proxies for a bigger conflict on the world stage.
Very cool. Okay, let's open up the voting for this one. And I see someone in chat saying, guy from Kurdistan says, "Oh, the peakery." I love the peakery. Anyways, let's open up.
By the way, I will say the comic paneling here is super awesome. By the way, this is like super classic comic style. I don't even know, like Marvel. I don't even know. I just think of like, this is really cool comic style. So
paneling is nice. That's a great point. Yeah, that's a great point.
Frazzle score, guys. So go ahead and vote. 1 being this could use improvement. I didn't really like it. 4 being this was amazing. I don't know. By the way, Sharp, I don't know the history of the Korean War that much.
Well, this is so I will point this out. When it comes to Polandball comics, there's a classic saying that you're supposed to post. So whenever you see a Polandball comic that misrepresents history and someone complains about it in Reddit, you're supposed to respond to them with a picture that says essentially like his inaccuracy in my Polandball comics, like basically making fun of them for complaining. The point is, like, Polandball comics are not supposed to be, or they don't have to be an accurate retelling of history. They're just supposed to be kind of funny and entertaining. Mm-hmm. So while this isn't actually an accurate retelling of history, it is funny and entertaining. So yeah, that's for the.
I laughed and I was entertained.
Yeah. I mean, there is some truth to the fact that obviously the Korean War was a proxy war between the Third International, if you want to call it that, obviously the post-Third International, and obviously the democratic capitalist West. But it also wasn't so simple that like these two factions were just like chilling and then all of a sudden they were like forced to fight each other. The reality is that the North Koreans did invade South Koreans despite the ceasefire. Despite the peace agreement. So regardless, it is very cool. All right, let's
All right, with 40 votes in, I will end the poll. Thank you guys so much for voting. And Frazzle, who is in the chat, amazing work and amazing submission. We have 62, 23, 10, and 5.
Very nice. All right, let's dive into the next one.
All right, nice work. He is cooking right now. Absolutely. Who do we have next?
Next up, we got Frinda Lefelebi.
It's a crazy name. I don't even know. This is going to require
read on this one. There's only 2 panels here, and there's a lot of shading and lighting, which is interesting. And on the left, it looks like we have actually the Winged Hussar Poland. We have Yugoslavia. We have the Greek Empire. Greek Empire. We have France. We have the Netherlands, and we have Belgium, and we have Luxembourg. If I'm seeing all that correct. And on the right, it looks like, and France says, "Let's go beat Germany." And then on the right, we see all of those nations get absolutely clobbered in the Second World War, and the United Kingdom just says noobs.
That's funny.
So there's actually a little bit of class in this one. I will say it's very simple. By the way, why don't you go ahead and open up the voting for this one?
Yes, sir.
I will say it's very simple, but I liked the way the Vichy France. I think is that even the symbol for Vichy France? Let me just make sure. BG France symbol. 1 second.
Caden, have a great rest of your day.
BG France symbol. Is that Caden? Caden?
No, Caden. Someone else. You just goodbye, Levi Sharp. You have to go. Goodbye.
All right. Yeah. It's fun. It's cute. This is Free France. Sorry. So that's basically they carved the Free France cross into France here in blood.
Oh, yes.
So that is a nice touch, I will say. And then obviously you can see Poland split in two because of the, oh my God, what is the agreement called? Agreement to split Poland in two. I should obviously remember it off the top of my head. Partition. What was the partition of Poland called?
Voting is live, guys. Get your votes in.
Is it the third partition? Fourth partition? Anyways, I don't remember which partition. But anyways, fourth or third or whatever partition of Poland there. All right. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to get these votes in.
All right, I will close this up. And we have 19, then we have 47,
Yep.
then we have 31 and 3.
Okay, I understand now why it's confusing for you. Because it's not ordered. I see.
Yes.
I see. Got it.
It's all good though. By the way, I feel like we're handling it quite well.
Yeah, I think we are. All right, let's keep it moving. And
All
German,
right.
what did it say? Gamerman333 said hi. And I say, hello, Gamerman333. All right,
Hello.
let's keep it rollers. So, fully hand-drawn. Is that the guy's name? Just fully hand-drawn? It's kind of interesting.
I
name.
guess so.
All right, next up we have a submission from fully hand-drawn. I'm actually going to move this over to the left for a second here just so you can see it. All right, there we go. So we got the submission from fully hand-drawn. I'll go ahead and read this one off. So we have United States and Cuba, and it says, ugh, obviously no. And then the United States taking a look. The United States up in, I would like to say, heaven or something, with the Vatican City and the Papal State saying, oh, too holy. And then down in the depths of communism saying, 9. Not sure why he's saying 9, but anyways. And then up in Antarctica saying, oh, 51st state, yes. And then says fully hand drawn.
Is that his watermark at the end?
Then he watermarked it at the end. Okay, let's open it. So okay, guys, I will say for this one, thank you so much for the submission. I'm gonna give it a little bit of critique here, though. First of all, you should not draw the stars as 50, as just a 50 or 50 star. You want to draw as many stars as you can. You don't have to draw all 50. You can literally draw 3 or 4, not 3, like maybe 5 or something. But yeah, definitely don't draw 50. That is against the Polandball rules. The other thing is Poland is upside down in the third panel over here. So make sure that you don't draw your Poland upside down because that is cringe. And what else? So yeah, and otherwise, I would also recommend against putting watermarks, but you can if you want, but you know, people might confuse the watermark for part of the comic. So, anyways, let's open up the voting for this one. I will say it's hard to pinpoint what the exact. So I think what it's making a joke of is the United States. It's making fun of United States wanting to annex Greenland, is what it is, right? Saying, "Ooh, perfect 51st state." Like Cuba, nah. Like the Vatican City, and Papal States, nah. Too holy. Like Albania, nah. But ooh, yeah, like Greenland, perfect. Okay, let's open up the voting. I think we could use a little
voting
bit
is in.
for sure. If you want to submit this on r/Polandball, for example, you definitely would have to pick some of those things I mentioned, and also probably rework the joke a little bit so it can land a little harder. But thank you so much for the submission, and very cool.
Get your votes in. We're closing the poll in 10 seconds. All right. And let's go ahead and wow, we got almost a tie here between 4 different votes. Let's end this up for now. Is everyone just putting watermarks on their comics now? Maybe. All right, Sharp, here we go. This one's easy. 30.
Yep.
Actually, it's not that easy. 30, 33,
Yep.
30, and 7.
Okay. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep it rollers.
So next up, we got Green Hen Ben, or Green Hen 190. And something interesting is happening in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and narrate this one. Actually, Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and narrate this one for us?
Oh, sure. We have a rectangle behind a Poland, and it says waiting. And then Poland is sleeping, and the rectangle is watching. And then the rectangle says catching, and the Poland says no. And then the Poland says, can you read that? I can't read that.
It says, I won't allow you to take out land / use and abuse my people. I hope you rot in the trenches, Germany. And looks like he strikes back at the rectangle. So so it's a nice twist, because usually Poland does not come out on top on the rectangle. Also, I don't know why Poland is upside down in the first two panels. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, very cool. As for my feedback on this one, I will say I do like the framing. I think actually the framing kind of looks like a horror comic a little bit. It does look really good. I do think that somehow the climax could be a little stronger, although I don't know off the top of my head exactly. I don't have like a perfect suggestion for how to do that, but yeah, very cool. Thank you so much for submitting, Mr. Greenhand Ben. Is this Greenhand Ben or is this just a different Greenhand?
This is Greenhand. Greenhand Ben, Greenhand 190, Greenhand 678, who is in the chat right now. The poll is open. Go ahead and vote, guys, for your score of this one. 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. And we'll leave it open for another 25 seconds. I won't allow. He's waiting, he's watching, he's catching. What does that mean, he's catching?
I think he's saying like waiting, watching, and then he's going to like capture the Poland. Like kind of an exit, probably Anschluss. But Poland was ready this time with his plunger.
All right, let's close our uppers. We got 30 up in here. All right. All right, yep. Sharp, here we go. We got 23.
Yep.
33. Yep. 34.
Yep.
And 10.
All right. Let's keep it rolling.
I'm back, says Frazzle. I was talking to Jar Jar. Frazzle, welcome back. All right. We got a Jar Jar and Nilly one right here.
Frazzle the Dazzle. People are saying chat is laggy today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that chat is lagging out today, guys. Wait, is chat lagging out? Is chat lagging out? Let me do a quick checker. Levi,
Sharp, did you know? I'm not lagging out, no.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
The stream maybe looks a little laggy. I don't know. Sometimes I'm laggy, but I don't know.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Sharp, did you know that Stalova Vola was created in 1938 for making tanks?
I didn't know that.
Okay.
But Pete, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jar Jar and Nilly. Shall we read this one? We have... What do we have here? Okay, I know what this is coming. All right, we got an Italy and a Hawaii. And Italy is delivering pizza to Hawaii. And Hawaii says pizza, ? And then... Italy, or maybe the Hawaii is delivering pizza to the Italy. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Italy opens up the box of pizza and there's pineapples on it. Oh no. And then Italy is trying to beat Hawaii with their rolling stick, and Hawaii says, "It's Canada." and then, wait, what's happening here? Who's that ball? Who's that?
He hit him. He beat the Canada with his rolling pin and killed him. Just dies.
It's so funny.
This is very cute. Yeah, I like this one. So guys, if you don't know Leviticus, where was Hawaiian pizza actually invented? Do you know?
Yes, in Rome. in Rome. in Roma. No, I joke. I actually don't know, by the way. And I didn't even know it was called Hawaiian pizza. It's Hawaiian pizza when you put pineapple
on pizza when you put pineapples on pizza?
Yeah.
And Hawaiian pizza was actually invented in Canada.
Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense, because I didn't know. I was like, why is Canada in this? So there you go.
So that's why.
Is that a known fact? Does everyone know that Hawaiian pizza was made in Canada? Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yes, if you didn't know, now you know. Hawaiian pizza was actually developed in Canada. So the point here is that Italy should not kill Hawaii, or defeat Hawaii. Imagine defeat. Should not kill in game. Should not kill Hawaii in game. Should kill Canada in game.
Okay, this is a very cute one. Okay, it seems like everyone knew that. Okay, go ahead and vote, guys. Polling is now open. 1 being, I didn't really like this. 4 being, this was an awesome comic. I really loved it.
Yeah, we'll give a quick analysis, a little bit of analysis here. I think, and I saw Audi Bulba do this, and I saw some other comic do this as well. These arrows and the motion. So like you see that there's like an arrow here pointing to the pineapple to help the reader understand that, oh yeah, this is indeed pineapple. And also this like blur motion panels. I forget what these are called, but they help a lot with understanding what the action is that's happening in the comics. So if you're making your own comics, definitely recommend taking some inspiration from this, because it does help. Even if Leviticus didn't know, for example, that Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada, he did understand that Canada was the one that was getting beat here. which is very nice. One second, I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Yeah, yes, please do. Bull, welcome to the stream. Bull says, what else was invented in Canada? The California roll. That's crazy.
Is that
I guess the Canadians are just inventing stuff and then giving them American names. I don't know why. I mean, you would think that they want to take credit for such amazing inventions like the California roll and Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
Frazzle says, alongside Ari Blob, this is one of my favorites. Yes, this is a great one. Lucky says, stream codes. Lucky, how are you doing today?
We will give you guys some codes later on. So let's say once we get a little more through, we have a lot of comics to get through. So as we get through a lot more comics, we will potentially drop some codes. All right.
All right, let's close ours uppers.
Yeah.
Jenna Wang says, hello. Jenna, how are you doing today? All right, let's close ours uppers. This one has a pretty high score here. We have 59.
Yep.
Then we have 26. Then we have 6. And then we have 9. All right.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Razvador and Stalova Vova. Sorry, I'm just laughing.
GD
always talking about Stalova Vova.
Stalova Vova. Yeah, I know. I was literally telling you about Stalova Vova.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. You were like, check out one place that Love GD's always trying to.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, let's keepers gozers.
Oh, is that
What do we got next?
Oh, that was Bull. That's Sharp. Did you know that
That's
in
Bull.
Razdovo in Stalova Vola, there's people fighting against Germany? They kind of won. Thank you, Bull, for letting me know. Anyways, sorry, it's my
Jar MPF, not to be confused with Jar Jar.
All right, let's keep it rolling. So next up, we got Jar MPFWY, and I will go ahead and narrate this one, I suppose. Actually, look at this. Why don't you go ahead and narrate this one?
I can narrate it. We got Israel Cube and something. Blender is of our new god.
Okay.
And then we got Israel and Austria-Hungary. No, you cannot think that an object is of God. Then Italy joins the fray. I have to agree with them on this one. Blender cannot into a religion. Okay, so it literally is a blender. And then Israel says Blender is the true God. And then I thought it was a joke.
Okay.
I don't get the punchline. I was liking what's the punchline?
I actually don't know what the punchline is either. But
I like where it was going with the blender.
I did like where it was going. It had a great setup. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I have no idea where the payoff is, but it did have a great setup. Not the blender again. What is going on with blenders? By the way, people have been saying blender in chat like all day long. I don't know if you noticed that in all our videos. We get tons of comments just saying blender, blender, blender. Punchline is that blender becomes God. Amazing. But I don't even know why is blender so amazing? I don't know, but I do know that we get that in the chat all the time. So why don't we open up a poll here? Let's get these votes in for the Blender God comic.
Yes, votes are in, guys. Get them in, please.
So Jar MPSWY, I have to ask you, and I see that you're actually in the Twitch chat. I have to ask you, are you the guy who's commenting Blender on every single one of our YouTube videos? For the last, I swear, 10 or 15 videos in a row, we have gotten a comment. Literally one of the first comments on every video is Blender.
Yes, you're right. Actually, I've seen that.
You have seen it, right? Yeah, you have seen it, right? Okay, it looks like it is this guy. Okay, that makes perfect sense. He says
Blender is the true God. Okay, so maybe we just don't get it.
Yeah.
We just don't get it. I thought I would like where it was going because I thought it was going to be some commentary on like making inanimate objects into God.
Yeah.
I think Jar MPF is just obsessed with blenders. I don't know.
It's a commentary on his obsession of blenders.
Yeah. Just very niche. Not many people understand.
Very niche. All right, what do we got?
All right, guys, let's close this out. And what do we got here? Okay, we got 21.
Yep.
34.
Yep.
28 and 17.
Thank you very much, Lucas. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let me just make sure I'm right. Okay, great. Next up looks like we have J Skibbity Shop.
Hey, J Skibbity Shop, aka J Skibbity Toilet, Riz.
Damn, J Skib Toilet.
What's going on here?
J Skibbity Shop.
We got I'll read this one. We got Poland, who is walking in the beautiful streets of the city saying, I play Polandball Go every day. Then it flips over to...
He's singing it, actually.
Yeah, I play Polandball Go
every day. Yeah. All right.
Then he gets a notification saying land has been conquered by Sharp. And he says, what? No. And then he turns really mad. And then he says, no one has ever messed with Polska ever again.
It's actually kind of funny. But it's, you know, like, remember we had that concept of like having the voice lines?
Yes.
Remember, like you roll like regular characters.
Yes. Yeah.
No one will hurt Polska ever again. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
like one of
yeah.
the voice line concepts. All right, thank you so much for submitting Jay Skibbity Shop. And actually, I'm a fan of this one. It's very cute. Let's open up the polling for this one.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
JCB Shop. Polling is now live, guys, on our
I
horizontal
do like
screen.
that I
Go
also
ahead and
made a
vote.
cameo on this one, which is pretty hilarious. And I think Poland takes over the whole world in the last panel, which is why he's saying no one will ever hurt Poland again because he conquered all territory on Earth. As you can see, it's all blue. So yeah, let's open up Poland.
Yes, poll is in, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. What is your rating of this comic? 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest.
Yes, sir. Jay Skibbity Slop. Yeah.
J Skibbity Slop Riz. All right. Let's close hers out in just 5 seconds.
Blender.
You
Even
also-
Torino's talking about Blender, but I don't know what the Blender situation is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what.
I don't know. I really don't know. All right, let's close her out.
Yeah.
And here we go. We got 41,
Yep.
24,
Yep.
21, and 14.
Yep. All right. Let's keep it rolling.
We got Love GD saying, what rarity can we make my Super Streaker OPXD Stalova Volleyball? Probably we have to make a new rarity above Mythic because it's so freaking good.
All right. Next up, we got Just Comrade Name. And I will have to say right off the bat, I love the style of this one.
Great style.
Mega cute. I love the Albanian. All right. I'll read this one because it's a little bit cut off, so it might be hard for you to read. So, I wonder, where is from? And he's listening to some music. It says Paris, London, Lisbon. Is this a song? Do you know some song with the lyrics of Paris, London, and Lisbon? Lisbon? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Song. And he opens up his phone and searches on Poogle, on Polandball Google. So Poogle, search. Where is Ludi Letny Ples from? Wait, what? Where is Ludi Letniples? Where's Ludi Letny Ples from? Where is Ludi Letny Ples from? Serbia. And then obviously it's Albania, so it's got the trauma. Okay, cool. I don't know what.
Apparently, by the way, apparently people know what this song is. It's called Crazy Summer Dance or Summer Dance.
Letny Ples. If I play it, I can't play it probably, but.
Creeper says, I was in South Korea for a while, so I couldn't come to some streams. Well, Creeper, welcome. Creeper, welcome to back to the stream. Creeper was in South Korea. Where were you in South Korea? I'm sure Sharp would be interested in where you are.
Yeah, where were you?
LGN is welcome back.
I love South Korea. I've lived there quite a bit. It's called Ludi Letny Ples. I see. I just looked it up. Crazy Summer Dance. Okay. I'll have to listen to that song after, because I do not know what that song is. But apparently.
Wait, why does everyone know what it is? And also, why did Miaz Gaudi said Sharp was generally absent during the 2020 to 2023 Country Balls era? Was this popular? Was this song potentially popular during that Country Balls era?
Yeah. Is this some song that I missed? Like what? And by the way, remember, I was in Poland. I was like a Poland baller. So if this was specifically for like exterior country ball fandoms, I probably missed it. But yeah, I'm not familiar.
It was popular. They're all saying it was a very popular song back then. By the way, Bona Tuna, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you, Bona. I don't know. Once it attacked my For You page on TikTok. Interesting. Sharp. I guess we just have to look it up after.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly look it up on my phone.
Yeah.
It was pretty much a Country Balls era, the time that you usually see mappers use it. Okay, hold up. What is it called? Crazy Summer Dance?
Yeah, Crazy Summer Dance.
I'm gonna go on mute real quick. Oh yeah, when I first look it up, by the way, it's like, look at all these. You see a bunch of mapper videos.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I guess the mapper community was very big.
Yeah. We unfortunately can't play it on stream because we will get covered. Oh, apparently it's good though. Yo, apparently it's peak. Wait, what? Wait, apparently it's stupid peak? What's going on? Now, I want to hear it too, but I can't play it or else we're going to get copyrighted. Chat, should we just take the copyright and get taken
No, it's
off?
fire. It's fire. You play it now. You play it. You play it on your screen.
Yo,
And just
mute
mute it.
yourself and play it? Yeah, no, I'll play it later. Okay, cool. Open up why don't you open up the judging while I quickly listen
Yes.
to
Oh, yes.
Please.
Na na ni na 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 na. Yeah, very good. Okay.
You recognize
just-
it? Like you recognize
No,
it?
I don't recognize it. It's just fire. All right, guys. We forgot to open up a poll for this. Guys, this actual comic, though, please vote what you guys want to give the score for this comic, okay? 1 to 4, 1 being wasn't my favorite comic, 4 being it was absolutely awesome. Turkey mapping, welcome to the stream. The copyright won't affect you guys. Crazy Summer Dance. I don't know. I don't trust you, PBGO stream clips. You're always saying that, and then we get copyrighted. Poogle. We love Poogle, says Stasa. Devs, don't worry. Should we play it? I don't know. Sharp's listening to it. He's vibing out with it. Hey, good. Very good. Trust me now. Well, listen, now we both play it, and now we get it. Where is Lottie? Okay, so this actually provides some context now to this comic.
Got it. I got it. I got the vibe. Nice.
All right, everyone, get your votes in. Votes closing in just it was an old Eurovision song. Don't worry. Oh, that's actually very interesting. All right, well, there you go, Sharp. It was a Eurovision song. All right, guys, let's closers uppers. Pika Gamer, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We have Sharp 41, 52. Then we have 3 and 4.
Okay, 41, 52, 3, 4. All right, perfect. Let's keep it going. Oops, I think I skipped. Okay, there we go. So next up we got Kitty Botsk. Anyways, I will go ahead. Oh no, more
languages that we don't understand.
Damn it. Anyways, we got
Nepalese.
Nepal. We might need to pre-screen these next time. But anyways, Nepal Roar says roar to Bhutan, and then something in Hindi. Is that Hindi? Hold on. We used to know these so well because it was like for GeoGuessr. Is that Hindi?
That might be. It's being cut off at the top. But does Nepal have its own language?
Does Nepal have its own language? That's the question.
Yo, chat, does Nepal have its own language? Pika Gamer says, what is 1, 2, 3, 4? I will explain it to you. That just means the scoring. We are doing community scoring on each of these comics. 1 being the lowest score, you didn't really like it. 4 being the highest score, and you really, really enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm guessing that's
1 is kind of
Nepali.
good, yeah.
I'm guessing that's Nepali, and he says roar, and then he says some stuff in Nepali, and he says, I mean, why did you steal my language? Oh, so maybe he is speaking in Hindi. It says,
maybe.
Me's want to eat you. Ah, run. Okay, let's open up a poem for this one. It's kind of funny, but definitely a little bit difficult to understand the punchline here, especially if you don't speak Hindi or Nepali, or both.
Guys, I'm opening up the poll, guys. Pika, you know what it is now. 1 being it didn't really quite hit the spot for you. 4 being it was absolutely amazing. Has mine been seen yet? I don't think yours has, Pika. Is the misspelling on you intended? That's a good question. I don't know.
Yes.
Is the misspelling on you?
So guys, I'll get into the misspelling situation. So often in Polandball comics, you're going to see some words misspelled. You is a common one to be misspelled. Now, it's highly recommended that you don't misspell words. Like basically, when you're using English is when you have a country that doesn't speak English, so you are supposed to make them speak with broken English. It's recommended that you break the grammar, not the spelling. Because if you break the spelling, it's actually hard to understand and read the comic. So instead, they recommend you break the grammar. That's why the classic things of like Poland can into space, right? It's all spelled correctly, but the grammar is messed up. That's how you understand you speaking English. So that's just guidelines for how you use English. However, YUO is one that's often used, even misspelled. That one's okay. For the most part, you want to, like how he did here actually. Me is want to eat you. That's great English. Why is you of stealing my language? Again, good English. English. So nice. Anyways,
let's closers uppers.
Yeah, let's close.
Guys, get your votes in. Let's get your votes in. I'm closing it out. With 30 votes in, we have 10, 24, 45, and 21.
Great.
Mini Pixel says something it. Hello, Mini Pixel. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, we've got one more rough one, and then we got supposedly some decent ones coming up. So let's see what we got coming up in the next one.
All right, from Corp P2 Michael. That is that Hungary?
This is a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. Okay. So there's some problems with this one. Obviously, it is very cute, but right off the bat, we can see Poland is upside down, and yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and narrate it. Leviticus, why don't you do us the honors?
Oh sure. Poland will never into space. Well, wait, hold up. I don't even know. You're supposed to read left to right, but this one goes down. I'm flying into space. Poland not into space. Poland never into space.
Okay. Cool, I guess. Let's go ahead and open the Poland.
All right. By the way, is that supposed to be Hungary in the first one? What ball is that?
I'll be honest, I think what's happening is I have no idea what's happening. Honestly, I have no idea. Guys, go ahead and vote. And if you guys, this one is facts. So Mini Pixel says, yo, this one is facts. Okay, yeah. I guess this is facts. Yo, chat, this one facts.
They like it, bro. I like Polandball says epic. He likes it a lot.
Epic,
Guys, go ahead and get your votes in. One being, this was not my favorite. I didn't really like it that much. 4 being, this was an amazing, amazing comic. I want to keep reading it over and over again. I want to keep reading it over and over again because it was so cute. All right.
Yo, like one being, this one belongs in the Hall of Fame.
All right. We got, the votes are in. 6-7. Okay, we have 32 votes in. Here we go. All right, we got 13.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
19.
Yep.
And 63.
Great. Let's keep it rolling.
He says, breaking some comic rules. Yes, it looks like it is.
Yeah,
I can't
breaking a lot of rules here, so we went over the rules, so I'm not going to repeat them, but let's go into the next one.
Let's go.
All right.
Lekker.
Let me quickly.
I'm already. Yeah, you go ahead and make it as big as possible. It's okay if it goes out the frame. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Make that as big as possible.
I'm gonna make it big. A big boy. Chunky.
Alberto says, Levi Sharp, I can use the kiosk now, and I have more land. That's awesome.
WU,
my friend. I submit mimic art on the community page, says Creeper. We'll take a look at it after stream, my friend.
All right. WU guys, for real. Okay. I'm actually gonna do a zoomies for this one, I think.
All right.
Unless you want to see I think we're gonna do the zoomies.
Guys, everyone lock in. We have a potential high tier comic incoming right now, guys. We need some
we went through, we had a few rough ones, but we're back. I think we're back on track here, fortunately. All right. I will go ahead and narrate this one. I'm gonna do my best to do like to speak the Dutch, but I'll do my best. So we got the Netherlands in Belgium, it looks like. Ik ben losing all mijn clay. So before I even jump in, there's some context you guys might need to know. The Netherlands battles with land loss due to rising sea levels, okay? Because it is one of the lowest countries on Earth in terms of sea level. So historically, the Netherlands has to fill in with dirt from the inland, their like coastal areas, to make sure that they don't get eroded and like covered in water, okay? So it's a classic trope about the Netherlands like losing its clay due to like rising sea levels, okay? Anyways, ik ben losing all mijn clay. There is nothing it can do unless, and here we have a bag of clay, literal clay. It's not like literal clay, but literal Polandball clay. It says, ik will do manually. And they actually did it. And we have a note here from Lecker saying they actually did this. They actually drained it, actually, is what they're saying. So she's saying that for this particular river, they actually drained it, but in her comic, they're dumping clay in the river. And then we have at the very bottom here, we have the Netherlands saying, and that's how you were born. And I don't recognize that flag, but I understand what the comic is happening here. But let's see, it's Frazzle? Is that what it's called? Let me find out. Frazzle.
Guys, what flag is this? This clearly must be some place that they made. They created a man-made island.
Not Friesland. Hold on. What is, guys?
Lecker is obsessed with Friesland. Hey, yo, get Lecker up in here, bro.
I don't know where.
Let's get some explanation, guys. Poll is live, guys. Go ahead and do your voting here on this one. 1 is you didn't really enjoy this one. 4, this was absolutely awesome. It's not an island. Guys, what is this? Someone tell us the flag on the bottom left. By the way, really nice flag, too.
Yeah, what is that flag? Hold on.
What is the flag, guys? First one, the province of Flanders, if I recall correctly, says James Redstone. Could it be the province of Flanders?
No way. Does someone actually know? Province of Flanders flag. Nope. That one's yellow with a dragon. Close.
Flavorland? Look up Flavorland.
Flavorland flag. Oh, he's right. Who said that? It's
James Redstone.
Flevoland. Yeah. Wait. Let's find out the history of Flevoland. Flevoland. So, oh yeah. Hold on. Okay, so it says Flevoland is the newest province of Netherlands, established in 1986 when the southern and eastern Flevopolders, together with the Noordoostpolder, were merged into one provincial entity. It is the center of the country in the former Zuidries, which was turned into freshwater by closure of the Afsluitdijk. Dude, I cannot pronounce these freaking Dutch names. Bro. In 1932. Almost all the land belonged to Flevoland was reclaimed in 1950s and 1960s while splitting, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically the history of this province is that the lake, I want to say closure of the Afsluitdijk. Is that a lake? Afsluitdijk is a major dam and a causeway in the Netherlands. It was constructed in 1927, 1930, and runs from Denver. So this is very, very, very esoteric, but I see. Okay, guys, can I pull this up, I wonder? I'm gonna just quickly do this for you guys in a second. Whoopie. My bad. So let me zoom out here for a second. I'm gonna paste this in just so you guys can see where Flevoland is. That is where it is. You can see this line up here. That is a dam that was closed. And by closing this dam here, bro, that's an insanely huge dam. Is that real? Holy crap. Wait.
That is a massive dam.
That is a marsh water. Apparently, that is what allowed for the creation of these two new provinces. So yeah, anyways, a little bit of background on this one. Anyways, I want to let me know what the viewers have to say about this.
I can give you the scoring there. We have 58, 24, 10, and 8.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for this submission. And let's move on to the next one. Next up, we got Little. Just Little.
Oh my God, this one has so much detail.
I am gonna go into full screen mode just so I can see this one a little better. Oops.
I don't even know who Little is, by the way. Is that a first submission from Little? I don't know. This is very cool. You can delete the JAO too if it's like in the way a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the Jewish Autonomous Oblast for a second. I'm just gonna move these guys.
Very little.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's go. I will read this one off for you. All right.
Please.
Swiss Confederation, wake up. First of all, hold on. I'm gotta say right away, I love this table on the left here. Major war table and Switzerland. So this is just helping you understand the comic. So it's like a little key. Very, very, very flavorful, and very nice that this was included, actually. We see the Swiss Confederacy with the Abachi of Endelberg, the 30 Years' War crest, the 7 Years' War. Okay, it's actually also a timetable. Is this a timetable? Oh, it's the major war table. I see. So it's like a timeline, you see?
Yeah.
30 Years' War from 1618 to 1648, the 7 Years' War from 1756 to 1763, Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth partitions in 1772 to 1795, the Napoleonic Wars from 1803 to 1815, World War I from 1914 to 1918, and World War II from 1939 to 1945. This is how, I guess, is this what the Switzerland Armed Forces looked like at that time? That's very interesting. Cold War 1945-1991, and Switzerland 1912-91 to 2026. That's the overall history of the country of Switzerland. Okay, let's dive into the comic. So, Swiss Confederation, wake up! You can see all of this is, oh, look at that. We got the Portuguese Empire, we got the Spanish Empire, we got Russia, we got the United Kingdom, Russian Empire, and still sleeping. Then we got the there's a Spanish Empire on the right, and still sleeping. And still sleeping. And still sleeping. Hold on. We're already in the Napoleonic Wars era. He's still sleeping. And we're now in World War I and World War II, and he's still sleeping. And now we're in post World War II, and he's still sleeping. And finally, 2036, he wakes up for a second, and he's got a little Liechtenstein next to him. So I think this is a very lovely comic, actually. Why don't you go ahead and open up the voting for this one?
Poll is live. Guys. Go ahead and vote. 1 being you didn't really enjoy this. 4 being it was really awesome and you loved it.
I love this. Swiss Confederation. He doesn't wake up even then. 30 Years War. He still is sleeping. 7 Years War. He's still sleeping.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
It's cool that he was able to tell a story without like any text, pretty much.
I know. I love that. He's still sleeping during the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth partition. He's still sleeping during the Napoleonic Wars. He's still sleeping during World War I. He's still sleeping during World War II. still sleeping during the Cold War, and he finally wakes up in 2026. And by the way, it is fitting because he did, for the first time ever, like make a statement on like Russian aggression in Ukraine or something like that recently, which is pretty funny because Switzerland is typically neutral. So let's give this guy a 4.
All right, let's closers, uppers.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Scores. Sorry, 66.
Yep.
29.
Yep.
3 and 2.
All right. Let's keep it rolling.
Just keep it rolling.
Very nice comic, by the way. I'm a big fan of this one. Thank you, Little, for the awesome submission. Let's keep it going. All right, Marco. Okay. Interesting. It's a little hard to read, so I'll read it for you guys. He says, "What a nice day to be outside. Hope nothing bad happens." Wait, is of this paper what appeared? Hope it's global news. See a piece of paper appearing. Huh? Budget cuts are coming. Next slide.
Jack, can someone explain this to us, please?
I don't know. I mean, I know Greece has the financial crisis and whatever, but I don't know what. Okay, let's give this guy a vote. Thank you so much.
Oh, Marco is in here. I said, hope it's good news, dude.
Oh, I see. What did we say? What is it? Paper? Hope it's global news. I see. It should say, hope it's good news. I think you might have. Oh, I see. The good really looks like global for some reason. What is this?
No, it says global. It says it. By the way,
the text underneath, the jar added for us to be able to read more easily. Yeah, it does say, what is this paper that appeared? Hope it's good news. Budget cuts are coming. Next slide. Budget cuts are coming. Huh? And then obviously budget cuts. I think he's referring to the Greek financial crisis and the IMF bailout that required Greece to severely cut down on its social services. And part of the budget cuts apparently hit the comic itself. So it's kind of breaking the fourth wall here. Very nice. Let's get a vote on this one. Quite pixelated, yes, that's true.
Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in.
Yeah, budget cuts next slide, and the next slide has a smaller budget. Yeah, exactly.
I see.
The budget cuts. Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool, man. All right, let's closers, outers. I will read the scores to you. We have 17.
Yep.
Then we have 35. Then we have 17 again and 31.
All right, let's keep it going.
Yes, sir.
We are over halfway, guys, so let's keep it rolling. All right, I'm going to actually hop out for a second here and make this one a little more visible. So give me a second here.
It got pixelated because of the budget cut. For real.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, here we go. Let's do this. And let's open this one up real quick. There we go. There we go. All right. I already know what's going on with this one.
All right, hit it. It's Ukrainian SSR.
Yeah, Ukrainian SSR, and it says Kiev in 1986, and then gets hit by a drone or something, or no, a plane crash. He says "Что?" and he says, and the European Union says what? He says, "Wow, yeah is sorry." See, this is what I was talking about doing like replacing I with yeah. He says, "Wow, yeah is sorry." Okay. Oh, is it? Do you know what this is? It's Chernobyl, right? 1986. Was Chernobyl in 1986? Wait. Chernobyl disaster was 1986. Yep. Wow. Yeah, sorry. And then it just says, "Hey, Sharp, make this an epic." Okay. So.
Oh, Merckx is the guy that's always saying "make Ukrainian SSR."
Yeah. All right. It's Chernobyl. Yes, Chernobyl. Okay.
Yes, Adi.
Give this guy a score. Let's give this guy a score. Ludwicus, have anything to say about this particular submission?
Nicely done, Merckx.
And then will we be making it an epic?
Yeah, it's tough.
It probably should have been, but it can't now. Well,
yeah, it's tough to go from uncommon to epi. That's a big jump.
Is he an uncommon right now?
I think he is an uncommon. Yes.
Yikers, bro. All I can say about that is yikers.
Yeah, I mean, you got to consider a lot of things, but it's all good. I didn't know about the social services cut. Lol, says Mark, who actually made the comic about Greece.
Oh, he didn't know.
We didn't even know about it. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, people, get your votes in.
So actually, I misspoke. It's not just IMF. So the European Union gives funds to all of its member states, but part of the problem for Greece is that they needed what's called a policy of, starts with an A, austerity. So the European Union demanded that the Greeks implement a policy of austerity in order to continue receiving European Union funds, and despite the population very much not wanting that. So that's what I thought you were referring to, but funny enough, it looks like you fit. All right, you wanna?
Yep, I will close up.
We got
Hello, Snover. Welcome to the stream. And Merck's score, we got 46.
Yep.
Then we got 36. Then
Yep.
we got 18. And that's it.
Sorry, you only gave me 3 numbers.
Yeah, the last one is 0.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Welcome
having you
back,
on.
Jenna Wang.
Furious RK. Probably have to read this one. Okay. So we got the sun in the top left, by the way. Anyways, I don't know what that blue character, guys. Is that Xinjiang? What is that? It's not Xinjiang, right?
No, it's he submitted a ball for it. I don't remember. It's I can try to look for it.
Malacca?
It's something with Malaysia or it's Malacca something.
Okay.
Might be Malacca Sultanate or something.
Malacca Sultanate? Okay.
I think
Ayo, Jawar, how do you have so many anak-anak? Guys, what are anak-anak? Can we figure that out? Hold on. Oh, it is the Malacca Sultanate.
It is Malacca Sultanate.
You're the goat, by the way.
No, you said Malacca, and then I just added Malacca Sultanate.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Guys, what is anak-anak? Does anybody know? What the heck? Is it like a fruit? Is it like a food or something? Oh, children. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice. It says Malacca, the two something. I can't read that language, unfortunately. But anyways, why bother? Each dumb every one of my peke of care. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't understand that. The Johor Sultanate. Okay, I see. So it's all the Sultanate. Selangor Sultanate, Siak Sultanate, a few other things. It says, but Manasi, your isteri, siapo did you do with? Do you like the eyes? That is pretty funny. Beautiful Polak, yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. I cannot understand this one, unfortunately, because I do not speak Indonesian, if that's what this is. Baha Indonesian, if that's what this is. But okay.
Sister is sister. I don't know.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I have no idea what's going on. If someone does know what's going on, let me know. Anyways, let's open up a poll.
Yes, sir. Poll is opening up, guys.
Like I said, if you're going to use non-English, that's fine, but you should also be able to make it so an English-speaking audience can read and understand it, because you can't expect that your entire audience will be able to speak Baha Indonesian. Anyway. Kakak is sister. I see. So we got some Baha Indonesian speakers in the chat, actually. Kakak is sister. Your sister? Oh, I see. Did you do with?
Siver RK is in here in the chat saying, well, ancient Malay Sultanate doesn't even speak or know English, and I don't draw comics.
Okay, got you. Yeah, guys, even if they don't speak English, you should use English. So you do use broken English, basically. Like if you saw in the previous comic, like Ukraine SSR said something like, "Yeah is of sorry." Like you can like basically just break the English up like that, and you can throw in like some words, but try to keep most of the words in English, and then just throw in a few words of whatever the language is that the country should be speaking, but it should be very like obvious what they're placing in place of, like I, you, stuff like that. Anyways.
All right, let's close our sharp. Yep. We got 21, 43, 29, and 7.
Very nice.
Cease says, we love English. Yes.
We love English. All right.
No amigo.
Look at that. No amigo. All right. What do we got going on with no amigo?
I guess he put the text on the side, so maybe we don't even need a...
Why don't you go ahead and read it? You can read it.
Sure. We got Bosnia at the top. And Bosnia saying, Bosnia have idea.
Yep.
Did he just write that twice? I think so.
Yeah.
He's going to collect Kazakhstan blocks.
Okay.
And then he's going to build real piramida. Boost tourism.
Yeah,
Boost
tourism.
tourism.
Yeah.
And then get rich. Bosnia, wake up, says someone. And I think it's Slovakia, right? Slovakia.
Serbia.
No, that's not Serbia. Is it? Is that Serbia?
Yeah, it's Serbia.
Is it Serbia? Oh, my bad if it is. You is dreaming again. Kazakhstan pyramids are very silly, and you're poor.
Okay, not bad. Let's open it
I
up.
like this one.
So I'm gonna jump in again here. So guys, like I said, if you're gonna use, you should use English. You have to use English for non-English speaking countries. But it's better off not misspelling words. Although in this case, it actually works because it's like kind of like pronounced with an accent. Tourism. But I would say real, R-I-L, should probably just be real, R-E-A-L. So either the user doesn't get tripped up, like trying to understand what that means. Blocks, B-L-O-K-S, is actually okay. Collect should probably be C-O-L-L-E-C-T. And then Pyramida is fine. That actually is good. And I like the get rich with the ch. That is nice.
All right, guys, poll is open. Go ahead and vote. 1 being your least favorite, 4 being the most. You know, Migo is a Polandball classic, actually. So he's making comics for quite some time. Actually, most English and comics misspell more complex words, says Cease.
Yeah, my point with English misspelling is like you can misspell if it changes the pronunciation, like what he did here with tourism. Although I don't love tourism. I think it can be a little hard for the general audience to understand what that's supposed to mean. But you shouldn't misspell for the sake of misspelling, like plox, like P-L-O-X, like to mean please, or like, I don't know, what's just like, yeah, that's my overall point. I do agree that you can misspell for change in pronunciation, but if you're not intending to change the pronunciation, you probably shouldn't misspell it. That's my point. Yeah.
All right, let me read off these for you. Poll has closed. Thank you guys for voting. We have 35, 42, 19, and 4.
All right, great. 19 and 4. Someone in chat asks, what are the relationships with alliances? So there is a new update. If you're on the latest update in Polandball Go, guys, by the way, just quickly jumping in here while I'll switch this over to the next comic so you guys can start reading it while Okay. Anyways, there's a new feature called relations with with alliances. And actually, let me pull up my game real quick so I can show you. Now, in this new feature, you can actually team up with other alliances and sign basically peace treaties. And if you do, you guys won't be able to attack one another, okay? Until one of you breaks the peace treaty between your two alliances. On top of that, if you try to attack somebody who, like some peaceful person that you don't have any relation with, you will have to declare war on them. When you go to attack them, you'll declare war. And they'll end up in your hostile list, as you can see here. Actually, it's very small on screen, but I have in my alliance, we have 11 alliances that we're hostile against. And we have 2 alliances that we teamed up with. And we have a bunch of proposals that we still need to review. So guys, it's a new feature in Polandball Go. Make sure to update if you want to get that feature. Anyways, Newbie829 submits a comic in Leviticus. Why don't you go ahead and, first of all, read it and also critique it.
Yeah, sure. We got the blank country, and I've seen these templates before, I believe, used a lot online and on Reddit forums, saying USA is the strongest, Russia is the largest, India is the most populated, and Poland is the most partitioned. And he says, bro.
It is funny because, yeah, the line obviously being like, bruh, most partitioned.
Bruh.
I will say 50 stars, no bueno. As I said, you have to use stars. I like that Poland is the correct side up, so that is good. But yeah, meme templates can be used, but they need to have a spin on them. So I think this is a little, not enough spin on it to be acceptable, but still very cute. And thanks so much for submitting, Newbie829.
I'm going to close right now just because we have a very interesting 25 across the board. So I'm closing that.
Look at that. All right.
25. It's very split.
25.
Everyone's at 25. 25% of people said this is the best comic I've ever seen. 25% people didn't like it.
The best comic they ever saw in their life.
Which is funny.
Okay.
All right, we got Pika Gamer. Pika Gamer, you are in the chat, I believe. We have your comic here right now. Oh, and I see we have some Japan and Pokemon stuff coming up. So, Sharp, do you want to read it?
Yeah, so Japan over here in the top left says, finally can fight America. America. My Pokeball. Pikachu, I choose taste freedom.
That's actually funny. That's a great comic.
That is a great
Pika
punchline,
Gamer.
by the way.
Nice job.
That is great, dude. That is awesome. All right, let's open up.
Let's open up that poll. That's just to the point. It hits on historical, obviously references.
Yeah,
Pokemon. Very nice.
And I like the beat. Great beat.
Yeah.
Pikachu, I choose taste freedom.
That's great, Pika. Nice work.
Yeah, good work on this stuff. All right, let's get some votes.
Let's go. Votes are in, guys. 1 being you didn't really enjoy this comic. 4 being it was super funny and you really liked it. Nice job, Pika. Good stuff. It does seem to be a fan favorite. It's doing quite well with the voting. I was gone, Jar, when we went over yours. How'd it go, Jar? I believe, yes, your one with Nilly did quite well. So we are going to do all the scoring at the very end.
Yeah.
So stick around for that and you'll see whether you made the top 4.
Yeah, we're almost 30%. We're almost 30%. We're almost 30/40. What is 30/40? 3/4? 75% of the way. So.
Okay, sweet. I will close this one out. We have 6, 7. Oh no, we don't. We have 6, 5.
Yep.
65, 26.
Yep.
3, and then 6.
Great. All right. Next up, we got Popular Biology 09. Let's see what he's got. Popular
PBGO
Biology 09. Oh, this one looks interesting. I'll read this one for us.
Sure.
So, the first panel, we say, I will of protect yous, says France. Speaking to Austria, Poland, Moldova, and Czech Republic. And France says, who will protect me? Who will protect moi? And there's a rectangle. And it says, help! And it looks like Austria is getting gobbled up by the no-no Germany. And France bad, German nice, says, I don't know what that country is. What is that green flag? I've never seen that in my life. And France is crying. And then Poland says, help! He's being partitioned. And France says, oh no, France is alone. And France, what you have done? And where Clay says the Italian Empire, and then I see, and then France gets partitioned into Free France. Obviously, apparently a puppet of the United Kingdom, and Vichy France, a puppet which is indeed a puppet of the Third Reich. Okay, cool. And you said that green is Romania. Oh,
yes, it's Iron Guard Romania, which is a revolutionary far-right fascist parliamentary organization active in the Kingdom of Romania. That's actually
interesting.
Really cool. And now we do allow political parties in our game, so that would be really cool to see.
Yeah,
Iron Guard ball.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, everyone knows that, bro. It's like, how does everyone know that? It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how you know that. Whoever said that, that's crazy.
PBGO, everyone, bro. It's like, I don't know. This community mad knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yo, they mad knowledgeable. They know Iron Guard Romania. Sharp Levy, I beg you, let me get a mythic. I've been playing since Valentine's Day, aka
bro,
Valentine's Day.
I also am begging you. Can you give me a mythic? I'm begging you, bro.
Yeah. Book rants. If you give Sharp a mythic, he will give you a mythic, man.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
All right, guys, go ahead and vote. 1 being the least favorite, 4 being the most. Get those votes in here on the streamers. And we'll be closing up votes in just 10
seconds. Because it says playing since November and no mythic. That's crazy. But also, I know people in the same boat as you. I only got my first mythic very recently. Very recently.
It's just going to hit so much better when you do.
Most people don't have a mythic. Like, guys, don't worry. Most people do not have a mythic.
Most, yeah. 99%, bro. Yo, 99% of players don't have a mythic.
99%. Yeah. Literally 99.99% don't have a mythic. So.
You need a legendary. I've been playing since December, says Creeper. Yeah, that's a...
You don't have a legendary and you've been playing since December? That's a little extreme.
You got to lock in. You got to lock in.
That means you're not getting enough clay. That's for sure.
That is for sure. All right, Sharp, let's close ours out.
October. That's wait, what did we call those people? The ancients? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. All right, our votes.
All right, Sharp, here we go. 41,
yep.
44,
yep.
11, and 4.
Great. All right. Next up, we got Pre and Pixelator. Oh, this one's actually a GIF, bro. Hold on. How can I play this GIF? Can I play it?
I don't know. How do you play it? Do I have to?
Yeah,
should I send it? Should I send it to you on Discord or something, or is it just he gets ripped apart?
He gets ripped apart. Yeah, he gets ripped apart. But it is a GIF, by the way, guys. Let me see if I can grab that GIF while you guys. Well, Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and read it?
It's not a GIF. It's not a GIF.
It's not a GIF?
Really, it's not a GIF.
Does that mean...
You can't put GIFs into slides.
Does that mean... No. Really? Anyways, go ahead and Leviticus, why don't you go ahead and read it?
Well, there's nothing to read here, but we have... What is that? Is that Germany? Bad Germany?
That's the no-no Germany.
No-no Germany looking at Poland. You got the UK and the France in the back. Then, okay, so it's being partitioned. It's being broken up between them and the Soviet Union. The United States is looking on in the background. And then, that's actually really nice, that panel on the bottom left and broken apart. I don't think the punchline here is that Poland is being partitioned again, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the third partition or whatever, fourth partition. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1930,
Sad.
whatever. Yeah.
Very sad. Oh, Pre's here says Pixel draw the balls and I mainly drew the backgrounds. Nice, Pre. The background is very beautiful. I really like that one on the bottom left. That really looks like a
It is nice.
like a
actually.
literal,
It is
like,
nice.
physical place. Very nice. By the way, Sharp, how many like Polandball comics do you see that don't have any text at all? Is that common?
By the way,
And
take
it's
a look at the screen. Take a look at the streamer.
the stream. Oh yes.
That is it. That's the it's the animated the animated version. Very nice. Okay.
Very nice. Poll is live, guys. Go ahead and get your vote in.
I'm a big fan of the ones that don't have text, by the way. There's a lot of great
Yeah.
you can do a lot of great storytelling with no text, and I'm a big fan.
Rest in Poland 4 peak. All right, yeah, a lot of people like this one. Nice work. I really like the panel on the bottom left. I like it. Literally looks like a real place. That you
It
put
is
so
really
much detail there in the art there.
And also Pixelator, great work on the balls. The balls are also nice. Nicely shaded, nice highlighting. They look yummy. I'm a fan. Nice colorage. Okay.
All right, nice work. All right, let's close ours up. We got over 30 votes on this one, Sharp. So we have 65,
Yep.
26,
Yep.
6, and 3.
All right.
Balls.
Let's keep it rolling.
You might have to throw off the GIF now on the front page. Yeah, Pre made the animation. Pre, nice work on that. That looks really, really awesome. All right, we got Purparas here, and Purparas made a comic here with Mongolia saying, maybe Kazakhstan was right about me not being a femboy. Maybe I just want to be one because I need a label like everyone else. And you see a reference to Kazakhstan trying to convince Mongolia to not be a femboy. And then the following night, the next night, you got Mongolia saying, oh my God, I love wearing these clothes. They make me feel so cute and happy. All right. Very nice. I mean, femboys are taking over Polandball Go. If you guys watched my recent short the other day. So maybe this Mongolia is a player in Poland and is conquering territory with the alliance named Femboy Land.
Yeah, maybe is this the owner of Femboy Land?
It might be. Pervaz score. Guys, go ahead and drop your votes here. We are opening up this poll. And there we go. Guy from Kurdistan says, Levi Sharp, did I miss any codes? Not yet, my friend. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. Quite a bit of rule breaking here, says Sisk. Yes, is there some rule breaking here?
What rule breaking?
This comic was made by DD and he reveals as a femboy. Maybe.
Okay. I mean, the first thing is obviously there has to be English. The Mongolia has to be speaking English. It's not speaking English, it's just speaking English.
Copy pasted flags. Yeah, that's true. Copy pasted probably on the Mongolian. It might be. Yeah, it probably is. Like,
yeah. But yeah.
Kazakh is not a 3D rectangle. Yeah, Kazakh.
Oh, I didn't even.
A brick.
Sorry,
Kazakh is not a brick.
Oh my God, I didn't notice. You're right. The Kazakh brick is a circle. Oh my goodness. So yeah, a little bit of rule breaking, and then yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about femboys, but yeah. So...
All right, Sharp. Let me close up these for you. Here we go. We got 34.
Most
24
art award for real. Okay. Anyways, yeah.
34, 24.
Yep.
21, 21.
Okay. All right, let's keep it rollers.
Let's keep it rollers.
Next up, we got Santi.
Santi is the person who made the Miami, which hasn't been gotten in game yet, but Santi is very cool. What do we got here? We got Santi with the Philip. Oh, I'm not going to be able to read that, am I?
I'll read it.
Oh, no, I can. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I don't know what this other flag is though, but it says Kamutsa Bata. Okay, let's see. Is that a flag? Is that a place? Kamutsa Bata.
Probably has something to do with the Philippines, Malaysia, some area.
No, that's just a word. What does it mean?
No, but I'm talking about that ball. What is that ball in between?
Kamusta Bata? Kamusta Bata means hello or something? Oh, hello, child. Okay, got it. I don't know what that ball is. It says, Kamusta Bata. Do you want to join rich, peace, powerful, prosperidad nation? And this ball, this mystery ball, this is about the Saba dispute. Okay, hold on. Saba dispute. Saba dispute is a territorial conflict between Malaysia and the Philippines over the state of Sabah, rooted in historical claims and geopolitical interests. What is the flag of Sabah? Okay, that is Sabah. Sabah is some island all the way in the east of Malaysia. Okay.
Disputed region between Philippines and Malaysia. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Nak, where have you doings? Okay, tara na sa van sa akin. So unfortunately, that's all in Tagalog, so I have no idea what that says. Saya said not to talk to stranger la. Bafkan saya aya. Again, I don't know what that means, unfortunately. We will talk about this at home la. Wait, halang plus. So can join Kalayan Peaceful Prosperidad Bansa Sabah. Oil, please, Pablo. Okay. So it is talking about the Sabah dispute. Unfortunately, for me, I don't think it lands super well, but it is nice actually, and it's very classic Polandball. It is like very well done Polandball style. I will say you probably want to tone down a little bit of the non-English so that the English speakers, or add translation so that the English speakers can be able to read this. Because unfortunately, I don't know what Tara na saban sa akin means. But I do like that la. Saya said not to talk to stranger la. We will talk about this at home la. So I don't know if you know this Leviticus, but like Malaysians and Singaporeans apparently they add la at the end.
Yeah. Yes.
Talk about this at home la. Okay.
Poll is open, guys. Get your votes in for your favorite score, or your score here for this comic. 1 to 4, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. Maybe I should have done it the other way around. 1 being the highest, 4 being, I don't even know. But all right, with over 30 votes in, Europe mapping is 5% Malaysian. Good for you, my friend. The scores on this one are going to be 32, 36, 32, 36, and 16, 16.
Great. Keep going.
Let's keep it rollers. Here we go. Scaramouche.
Scaramucci. All right, anyways. Scaramucci. Oh, this is about Boston, by the way, bro. This is about Boston. Look at that. You know what this is? You know what this is?
No,
This is
I
the
don't.
Great Molasses Flood, actually. If you don't know this, you just don't know Boston history, which is fine. The Great Molasses Flood was like a disaster in downtown Boston, where a molasses factory or molasses truck or something tipped over. Something like huge molasses, I think storage container broke. And do you know what molasses is, by the way?
Yeah.
It's like a very slow moving syrup. So this slow moving liquid, enormous tank, like you would like unbelievable, basically plowed through the city and killed a ton of people. Let me actually find out how many people died in the Great Molasses Flood.
Guys, did you know about the Great Molasses Flood of 1919? Is that what it looks like right there?
This I actually do know because people in Boston talk about it to this day. They say in certain areas of Boston, if you go there, you can still smell the molasses. Like you can still smell the sweetness smell from the Great Molasses Flood. It was
Ain't no way.
The massive storage tank burst, killing 21 people, injuring 150 people. Remember, molasses moves extremely slowly, so it was just this like huge wave of like orange goop that was moving down the city and just like basically like destroying the whole city. So definitely look into that if you have.
That's crazy. I feel like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, how could you not outrun the molasses? It's moving very slowly.
If you look at the destruction, if you look at the scale of the destruction with some of those images, you'll probably be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like it's devastation. Like it's utter devastation.
All right.
It collapsed buildings and bridges. And
Yes.
it was.
I see. So yeah, it probably took people because of buildings collapsing and infrastructure, all that. All right, go ahead and read this comic.
Well, I'm going to read it. So it's just a random day in 1919, the 15th of January. Ah, man, what a great day. Yeah, it sure is. And then there's the syrup tank, 2.3 million gallon tank that weighed 12,000 tons. Suddenly bursts, causing a massive wave. It's at 35 miles. I guess it actually traveled at 35 miles an hour. So I didn't know that.
That's crazy. Okay, you're not outrunning that.
35 miles an hour, apparently. What's that sweet smell? I don't know. And then they're drowning in that. And I guess,
Hey, nice job. I learned something new today. Wow.
I guess why you drown in the molasses because you can't swim in it because it's so viscous.
Oh, no, you can't swim in it at all. No, yeah.
Yeah.
You would just, that would be a terrible way to go. Guys, go ahead and vote on this, by the way. This is an awesome comic. The vote is open, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. We have some new people in the chat. Zach Quacky, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We have Little Studios, who, by the way, that's Little. Little, we reviewed your comic earlier. We will be revealing the final votes later. Are you finished with this one? You can just exit and re-enter PR mode. I just have to fix something quickly. Yes. After this one, Sharp, go ahead and exit and then re-enter. How are we doing? Yeah, we're getting towards the final end, right? Where we'll have to do the voting.
Got like 6 more or something, 6 or 7 more.
All right, nice. Well, I learned about the syrup massacre of 1919. That's what I'm calling it. The syrup massacre. So I'm gonna end that poll.
Yeah.
And here we go. We got 44, 33.
Syrup massacre. Sorry, 44. Yeah.
44, 33, 13, and 10.
By the way, next time you're in Boston, let's go down to the North End and take a look at the memorial to the great molasses flood. I think that'll be cool. All right,
100%. We'll send a picture to our boy Scaramouche. Also, Guy from Kurdistan has continuously been asking Sharp and Levy, when is the at-home game mode coming? I would spend millions on it. He says.
The what mode?
The at-home game mode.
Oh,
I'm actually curious. Before we even say anything, I'm curious. What do you, Guy from Kurdistan? What would you want from an at-home game mode? What like features would you want to do the most from playing at home in Polandball Go? Because I'm actually just curious. We do have some new features coming out where you will be able to do more things from home. I'm just curious, when you say at-home game mode, what are some of the things that you want the most? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Look at this. We have a Seask. Is it Cease? I always say Cease, but I think it's Seask.
I always call him Ceask too, but he might be CC.
CC, I'm definitely not calling him CC. That's for sure. CC is an absolute Polandball comic classic.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead?
Do you want to read? I can read this one. Yeah. So we got Kingdom of Italy saying, can you read this one? I'm bad at English.
Yeah. Okay. It says, Italia. Oh, sorry. This is Turkish speaking. Italia. Yes. We do peace luften. One condition. Gib clay. Fine. But what treaty name being? Name be Treaty of Ouchie. Treaty of Ouchie. Italia and Turkey, I guess. Whatever. So there we go. The Treaty of Ouchie. And I'm going to quickly look up the Treaty of Ouchie. Treaty of Ouchie.
Is that a real? No way.
The Treaty of Ouchy, 1912, was the peace agreement signed on October 18, 1912 in the Swiss lakeside district of Ouchy-Lausanne between the Kingdom of Italy and the Ottoman Empire to end the Italo-Turkish War from September 29, 1911 to October 18, 1912. First of all, I had never even heard of the Italo-Turkish War between Italy and Turkey, but apparently it was concluded with the Treaty of Ouchy. So this is actually pretty hilarious, guys. Let's go ahead and rate this.
That's funny. These are these things, like, if you didn't even know they were real, you just wouldn't even think it was real and you wouldn't get the comic. But
yeah, so a lot of times you in r/Polandball, you in the comment section pin a top message that explains the background that you need to understand the comic. Yeah.
All right, nice work, guys. The poll is open. Go ahead and vote on this. 4 being your highest, 1 being your lowest. Sharp is just funny. Guy from Kurdistan, his at-home game mode is, you can do things where, like, you can buy the llama without gifting it to your friends, that's a fair suggestion. But is there anything else that you would want from an at-home game mode other than buying the llama without gifting to your friends? I'm very curious. Zach is Quacky says, why can't I get more country balls? What do you mean by that, Zach is Quacky? You need 1,000 clay, and then you can go to the recruit, and then you can just recruit a new country ball. Anyway, this is a very funny comic, and I'm learning new stuff. I learned about the Treaty of Ouchy, and I also learned about the Great Molasses Massacre of 1919. So anyway, let's closers uppers. This one got a lot of 4 votes, Sharp. So let's go. We got 50, 33, 7, and then 10.
Okay. Let's continue.
I have 5,000, but the recruit doesn't let me pull. Is it because you have too much inventory?
Yeah, you have to feed some balls. Make sure that you go to some of your best balls, click the rank up button, and feed some of your less balls, the balls that you don't want, to your best balls to rank them up. That's how you're going to unlock more inventory, or open up more inventory space for you to keep rolling balls. Okay, so make sure, go to your inventory and feed some balls. Also message him so he can translate that into.
Yes, I will. Zach?
All right, we have Snover. Snover has, I hate Italian. Je hates Italia too. Italia is bad.
All right, Snover. Snover's in the chat right now.
I see. So ketchup on pizza, breaking the pasta. I don't know what Japan is doing. And then Italy is gonna massacre them for what they did. Anyways, thank you, Snover, for the submission. Unfortunately, I don't think it perfectly lands, but it is kind of funny, I guess. Anyways,
Go ahead, guys. Get your votes in. Poll is open. Vote for Snover, and 1 being lowest and maybe didn't necessarily hit for you. 4 being this was awesome. I loved it very much. Yes, someone send this to Nilly. Someone send this to Nilly. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in.
Let's get them voters in. Let's get them voters in. Water.
I put ketchup on pasta and pizza. Turkey and mapping. Careful, careful. A lot of people here will be offended by that.
Yeah.
Snover, you're Italian too.
I will. This is good story time here, actually. When we posted that post about like pizza, so basically we posted the Polandball Go made me Italian post on Instagram, which did very well on Instagram. A lot of like Italian people were watching that short, or what is it on Instagram? Reels. Yeah. I commented on Sharp PBGO, like anyone who doesn't like pizza with pineapple just hasn't tried it. Just kind of like whatever. That's my personal opinion. But whatever, it's a joke regardless. It's my personal opinion. And I got flooded with replies, literally like death threats. Like I'm not even like all I said was that like pizza on pineapple is good. Like if you don't like it, you haven't tried it. And my comments were filled with, you monkey, you deserve bleep and bleep and bleep, 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 and like, you know, just literally death threats in game. So I don't know what to say. I guess it's more serious than I thought. Anyways. Okay.
I'll close it up. We have over 30 votes here. And nice work, Snover. Wait, why can I see it? Oh, there we go. It took a second. Sorry. All right, we got 25, and then we got 16, 31, and 28.
Great. Let's keep it going.
Kenobi says, I tried pineapple on pizza a few weeks ago. It wasn't that good, to be honest, but that's my opinion. Fair enough. At least you went out and actually tried it.
Kenobi is always very, like, how do you say? I don't know how to say it, so I'm going to continue.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
he's reasonable.
Just how
he's
it
reasonable.
Is. I had it.
He's reasonable.
It was okay. It wasn't great, and that's it. There's no like, you deserve bleep for like this or that, or like, I love it. It's the best thing ever. It's just what it is. All right.
Sure.
Next up, we got Snowy Not Snowy. He says, France, what are you doing? Viva la reddition. Wait, I don't even know what that word means. Is that embarrassing? What is reddition? Reddition is surrendering. Okay. So this is like, do you know those like Viva la Revolution, where it's like in spinning?
Of course.
Viva la pixelation. Yeah. So here we got Viva la reddition. So very nice, very cool that we get to add another Viva la to our large list of Viva las. I'm gonna be actually saving this one because this is useful for when you Viva spam. When you Viva spam. Anyway, let's get the votes going for Snow Not Snowy. Thank you so much.
Get the votes in.
And I do like it. It's a classic, another classic. Viva la. Actually, let me pull up Viva la Revolution for you guys, so you guys know what he's actually referring to here. Opa, 1 second. Opa. All right. Viva la Revolution. Hold on.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Frenchy.
All right, I'm ready whenever.
All right, let me get them too. We got 40.
Yep.
30.
Yep.
23 and 7. How much more is there? There is about 5 more, I believe. And then we're going to spend a couple minutes getting the final scoring, and then we will reveal our winners, guys. And really appreciate all of you guys for sticking around and helping us vote. We couldn't do this without you guys. Oh, Stasa, who's in the chat.
Stacka 777. Stacka. All right, here we go. So this is going to be one where I need to actually zoom in here. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. I'll read this one, I suppose. Hello, Litva. Alio, I'm seeing your movie was very good. Are you serious? You haven't seen a real movie until you've seen Hollywood. Leave movies of Valencia alone. Burger. It's called Burger. Litva. Burger. Leave me alone, Burger. Foolish America. My Bollywood can into far more culture than Blockbuster Holly. Culture? You call that bloody mess culture? Well, maybe I've raised you wrong because my cinema is best. Out of the way, wanker. Watch it, Mork Britain. Kurva! There goes. And I can't actually wait. I need to actually Sorry, I can't read what that thing says. So let me just do this. Okay, there we go. There goes Dad and his ego. Film of Watashi is best. Anime shrunk. And also have movie. Sai. One day. This is Ethiopia. Or
Yes.
Uganda, sorry. Uganda.
Uganda.
One day, they will love no. Uganda's first action movie, Who Killed Captain Alex? English subtitles, HD. So guys, if you guys don't know what this is, it is absolutely a hilarious Ugandan movie, Who Killed Captain Alex? It is literally the funniest thing you'll ever see because their budget is so low that it's like
Wait,
crazy.
is this like an internet meme? You've actually sat down and watched the movie?
I only seen clips from like just clips of it. I haven't watched it.
I've actually never heard of it. I've never heard of this movie. Maybe I've seen
I would
some
love
clips.
to play some. I would love to play some clips, but I just cannot because of copyright reasons. But if you, I definitely recommend you just like. Well, actually, I don't know what the rating is on this, so I just make sure that it's appropriate for your age group, and then take a look at it because it's pretty hilarious.
Nice job, Stasa. That didn't hit for me, but now that I know that context, I understand it much better. So that is funny. Nicely done, Stasa.
Yeah, I like it.
Guys, voting is open. Voting is open.
Hollywood, British. We have Hollywood. We have anime. We have K-dramas, and then obviously the best of the best, which is Ugandan film. Ugandan film is absolutely elite. So go ahead and open up the voting for Staka77 Ugandan film.
Get your voting in, guys. Get your voting in. What's up?
No, nothing. I'm just gonna say guest that Kazakh mapper says, oh my. Why only one watch? Because Kazakh mapper, everybody is in the horizontal stream is what's going on.
All right. Everyone likes Stasa's style, and I agree. Stasa does have some awesome styles.
Someone says, I loved that movie. I watched it all. Watched it all? Okay. That's her favorite movie ever. Like when you see the movie, you'll realize, oh, that's funny. But like, yeah. All right, cool.
All right, are you ready? We got 55, then we have 41, then we have 0, and then we have 4.
Cool. Let's keep it going.
Nicely done, Stasa. Great work.
Next up.
Oh, Tecturia.
Here we freaking go. I'm gonna actually zoom in on this one. Here.
Yes.
Here's what I'm gonna
Make it as big as possible and zoom in into it.
Here's what I'm gonna do. First of all, just look at the paneling. Like before we dive in, like the paneling is absolutely elite. You see there's overlapping panels, there's split panels, there's diagonal panels, there's actually empty paneling on the bottom right. As you notice, there's actually no panels there. This is class. Let's just put it that way. This is class from Polandball. Okay. I just want to get you that full Leviticus. I want to give you that full.
No, I appreciate that.
All right, now let's dive in. Okay. That day, the 1st of May, 1707, I was born. It would seem that expansion is inevitable. We began to extend our sphere. The empire grows. And I just have to say, the art is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
My enemies come and go, yet there never seem to cease. And so I stood unwavering, guardian of my dominions, until in time, my empire began to shine.
The build-up's insane here, bro. There better be some crazy good payoff.
Oh my god. And so I endured and prospered beyond expectation. Soon the map itself told the story. Vast lands, bound beneath a single empire. I'm gonna actually move this over a little bit so chat can see a little better. Yeah. There we go. With such growth came rivals to match it. I faced formidable foes, and at times found myself aiding the less fortunate. Even if it comes at a great cost.
Yeah.
But I am Britain
Insane build-up.
as an empire. I shall uphold the order of the world. In sciences, in progress. And here's a quote. Yet, there was some merit to be found. I remained leader. Yet even then, I found myself in decline. And at the very least, I did not fracture as others had. Nor given to constant upheaval. Nor was I burdened by that same blame. Nor divided against myself. Yet there was some merit to be found. I remained a leader in sciences and in progress, in cultural dominance. As you see here, at least we understand each other. No, it's you, And above all, in soft power. This tea is really nice, Dad. Britain, do this big power, yeah? Then perhaps to help Sun in Middle East, cest un bit dull without you. Bloody no, not now. Why not, Dad? I don't want to be more broke than I already am. Okay.
Wow.
Very
Easy
very,
build
very
up.
nice. I'm sorry that I misread the order of the paneling here a little bit, but I hopefully I went back and fixed it so you guys can understand. My mistake on that one, Jack.
Insane storytelling.
But yeah,
That was very
very nice. Very nice. Yet there has been some merit to be found. I remained a leader in sciences, in progress, cultural dominance, and above all in soft power. But
He just doesn't want to be more broke than this.
But he does not want to help. But he doesn't want to help in the Middle East. You know, in the Iran war.
Yeah. Wow. Well, the buildup was insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And obviously, this is beautiful. This is very beautiful, man.
Yeah.
All right, nicely done, guys. Go ahead and vote on Tekturbia. I always call him Tekturia, but there's a B there. It's Tekturbia. But I always call him Tekturia. Tekturbia. Is that
It's
a place?
Tekturbia? Oh, you're right. It's
Yeah.
Tekturbia. I did not know that either.
Go ahead, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Like I said, the long story isn't classic in comics, but the end is very classic style. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. Votes are in. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Tekturbia is Serbia. Is that?
Oh.
Yes? Is Tekturbia like in Serbia, or what do you mean by that? Adi Buoba. All right, here we go. So, Sharp, we got 78, a
Yep.
very, very high score. 78, and then 11,
Yep.
and then 4, and then 7.
Great.
All right.
The 7, whoever gave that 7, I'm sorry, but okay.
I didn't like them, bro. It didn't hit for them.
It did hit. It did hit. For
Sometimes
the
they don't
7.
hit. Sometimes they don't hit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What's next? How many more do we have left, Sharp?
We
Only
have,
a couple
3 more.
probably. 3 more? All right. Coming down on the home stretch here, guys.
All right.
Thanks for sticking around.
Uzbekistan.
All right, I'll read this one. We got Gabon looking at Sierra Leone saying, and they are, I guess, 97.25%, maybe similar. Then you got Ireland and Ivory Coast, 98.35%. And then you have Chad and Romania, 99.99% similarity. All right.
All right.
Uzbekistan. I wouldn't put Gabon and Sierra Leone at 97.25, but maybe they are. I like the concept though. I would, if there were more build up, like more flags.
Yeah. It's a good concept.
I do like the concept though.
All right, let's give a ranking to Uzbekistan.
All right, go ahead.
Uzbekistan.
Like if it was like 0 all the way up to 99, and then there was like a stronger punch.
Yeah, but good.
But I really like the idea of the percentages and all that. And actually, it does make me feel like a meme. SCA, hello, welcome.
I see Airlob says, yeah, the paneling was a bit confusing. That's why you should add arrows for real. Well, you know, yeah. Airlob did add some nice panel arrows. So,
Air Lobinator. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to close up the poll now. All right. Here we go, Sharp. Let me go ahead and give you some scoring. We have 16.
Yep.
Then we have 40. Then we have 20 and 24.
Very nice. Let's keep it going. Okay, Wolfie.
Very nice. So we got some
actually read
Polandball
this
Go
one.
gameplay.
I actually am going to zoom in on this one just so you guys can see the Polandball stuff. All right. Time to check out that Poland game that they keep talking about. What the Polandball Go game? Ooh. They got NATO. Everyone knows NATO is the best. Oh, they have the motherland. And then USA gets the third international.
That's actually funny.
And Russia gets NATO. So, yeah, these fluffing damn anti-freedom commies.
That's
One
good.
day I join. Like, that's pretty funny.
Hey.
That is pretty good. I think for an insert of Polandball Go into the comic, that's a really good way to do it. I love it. All right, let's vote. That's good.
That's funny. If you're gonna throw in Polandball Go, that's a very
That's the
funny way to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Nicely done.
Why? Oh, and for those that don't know, yebad is just like a swear in Russian, which I probably should stop saying live on stream. Kids watching with their parents, probably in Russia. So sorry about that. Sorry.
Polandball Go stream clip says Levi Sharp. I'm watching some Who Killed Captain Alex clips. It's definitely looking forward to that masterpiece.
Apparently,
Definitely.
a lot of chat is probably gonna go watch that ridiculous movie. So yeah, enjoy.
All right, guys. Votes are in. Go ahead and get your votes in for this one. And let's closers uppers.
I see someone in chat saying, "Rest in peace, my phone. It got hit by a bazooka. No, hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow." All right, well, thank you for sharing. Whoever said that. All
right, here we go.
Guy from Kurdistan says, "Yo, be family friendly." Airlab.
My bad.
Airlab. You're talking to Airlab.
my
Airlab.
bad.
Apparently, you're not being family friendly, so please be family friendly. Airlab. Yo. Airlab, bro. Yo, one of our peak artists, Airlab. Yeah. Airlab. Yeah, I like Airlaw. Okay. Air slab. Air slab. All right, you want to tell me the votes? And then we're on to our
Yes,
last
sir.
comic of the day, by the way, after this one.
Oh, all right, awesome. All right, we got 52 and 16,
Yep.
24 and 8.
Great. All right.
All right.
So pop us over to our last comic. I'm gonna quickly get some water because my voice is kind of running out. So,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's Zario's classic on paper style. Give me one quick second here.
All right. Here we go, Zarino, the last comic of the day. Then we're gonna take a few minutes to get the judging scores, and we'll combine them with our community scores, which you guys have done an amazing job. Thank you for sticking around and voting on that. Let's see here. I can read this one. I think Sharp is here, so he can see it. So we
You go
have,
ahead. I'm gonna run the bathroom.
yeah. We got the UK saying, "Hey there, why that long face?" He's looking at the chili worm, and then chili worm says, "What?" He does have a long face. Very nice. And I also love the traditional art style of Zarino. Get it? Yes. Is it a long face because it's a chili worm? Because he's long. Yes, exactly. I do get it. Why the long face? He literally has a long face. He is a chili worm. Nicely done, Zarino. Let me pop open the poll for this one. It's so cool that you drew this by hand. I really appreciate that. That's awesome stuff. Here we go. What if I haven't seen my own art yet? Says a Heidi fan. Have you submitted for this competition? If so, we probably reviewed it and you just missed it because we've been streaming for a couple hours now. Rest in peace, my grandma. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about every time I hit that hookah. Kaboom, kablow. I was trying to teach my little sister, then I heard a boom. It sounded like a missile. I'm not gonna vote for my own thing. All right, Zarino. Well, that's fair. You're being a fair critiquer right there. We love chili worm. Yeah, I agree. That's mad respectable, Zarino. I agree. All right, guys, go ahead, get your votes in for Zarino.
I like this one. You know, as for
last-
the non-English speakers, a long face means sad. Why the long face means? Why are you sad?
Guys, stop bullying Ari Blaba. All right, I'm supposed to tell Sharp to move to the next slide when he's back while you do the calculations. Okay, so let me end this poll. Sharp, I'm gonna give you the final scoring on this one. Then you're gonna move to the next slide and we're gonna do the calculations in the background. The final scoring on this one is 50, 23, 8, and then 19.
Great.
Nicely job, Zarino. And guys, thank you to all the comic submitters and also to the people that have been sticking around and watching the stream and voting on every single art. You guys are awesome. Sharp, I guess flip to the next slide, and then what we can do is... Whoa. Please wait. Please wait while we calculate all the scores together. Good luck. Download Polandball Go now on iOS and Android.
Yo, what the hell? All right, let me clarify.
Oh, man.
Although you might be better. Excel formulas than me, but I mean.
Yes, I can pop it open here. Let me see.
I'm doing it. I think I got it. So we're just gonna do a. Hold on, I'm just gonna. E1 plus F1 plus G1 plus H1.
And guys, by the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching the stream as we're doing the final calculations. You guys are awesome. And if you guys have been enjoying the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe. We're going to be streaming Polandball Go gameplay tomorrow. We're also going to be announcing the new art competition probably sometime in the next couple days on our Discord. So if you want to participate in that, come join our Discord at discord.polandballgo.com. Mixed Plays is saying, what are gems? I don't know. That's a great question. A Heidi fan 123. Did you submit art for this competition? Math time.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Do you need any help or anything? And also, how do we want to do this? Jar, do you want us to maybe message you what the top 4 are and then you can put them in a special slide, or should we just go and flip between them? Whatever you think's better.
Yeah, I will. Do you want to share him the spreadsheet potentially?
I'm just gonna message him. I will share. I could share it with him.
Okay, I believe all the final scores are in. So if you want to,
let me open it up. Yes. Do you want me to also? Do you want to sort them? I can. Let me open it up real quick.
Can you? Yeah, you figure out how to. I don't know how sorting works with formulas. So.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so here are the final scores. Yeah, here we go.
I think are they correct, by the way? Do you see the formula I used? 3, 2. Oh no, wait, that's not correct. Hold on. Sorry. Formula.
As long as the community score is correct, which I don't think it is.
You know what it is? You know what's going on? It has to be divided by 100. There we go. I think there it is. So there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, guys. What else? How
there it is. They're all good now. Now they're all good. That's what it is. It had to be divided by 100. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Scores are in, baby.
Yes. Tell me.
The scores are in. What?
And then exit and reopen slideshow mode once I've got them all in. Okay. Give me just a second. All right. Here we go. So I'm gonna take these guys.
Boom, guys. What is it gonna be?
Let's do this. Let's take this and let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and add some filters. Then let's go ahead and sort. Other way. All right.
Who says, did I miss anything? Miss Mitch? I don't know about Mitch, but we are about to reveal the winners of the art competition. We are just in the process of calculating all the final results. They're all calculated. We just need to send them over to Jar, who's going to put them on the podium. Euromapping says, I'm definitely not winning because I did Poland in the incorrect way. Well, yeah, you're going to get some points off for having done Poland upside down, but now you know. Now you know. A big drum roll coming, baby.
I have the top 4 on that sheet too. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and we'll also reveal. We will go ahead and also share maybe the rest of the top 10 or whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we have our scores here, which is fantastic. Jar is going to get these in, but I guess we can just go ahead and talk to chat in the meantime. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What is going on? What is going on? You check the fan art server. I did a funny EU. I'll have to go check that out. It's the stream. I submitted, but my art wasn't in the stream. Ooh, I wonder if you submitted past the deadline. Sorry if we missed you otherwise. Mixed Plays sent a thumbs up. Dude, Mixed Plays keeps sending us these like random things. Sent thumbs up for 10 joules. Mixed Plays, what does that mean, bro? What in the world does that mean? What is a thumbs up for 10 joules?
His whole existence is just to troll us.
Bro, he keeps doing this. He never explains what on earth that's supposed to mean. I literally never. Mixed Plays, thank you so much for the thumbs up for 10 joules, but I don't know what in the world that's supposed to mean. And again, by the way, that just sits on our screen forever too, which is pretty hilarious.
It's a good way to get real estate.
It's this unexplained thing just like sits on our screen. By the way, none of our chatters know what this thumbs up for 10 joules is either. We just see it every stream and no one knows what it is. I'm praying my comic genius was recognized by my fellow judges. Me too, Sisk. Me too.
Zach says Polish Lithuania, tiny pink. Please stop attacking my ally in Sydney, Australia, please.
So Sydney, Australia. There's tiny pink in Sydney. Anyways, Zacky Quacky. What I recommend is update to your latest version of the game and offer them a peace treaty. Offer them a peace treaty, and maybe they'll accept. And if you have a peace treaty, you won't be able to attack each other. And then Ari Blob says Ari Blobrus. I mean, sorry, Air Lob. Air Slab says Ari. Air Slab says Ari Blobrus. Yeah. Check Zadar in Croatia, or you love Trump and everything that he does. Bird ball is an emoji. Dude, I'm so close to making Stalova Vola ball. Love GD. If you need help making the ball, I recommend reaching out to some of the professional artists in Polandball Go community in the Discord. They will help you make an awesome Stalova Vola that maybe even can be a rare. Imagine that.
Wow.
Why is there a bad Germany emoji? I don't know why there's a bad Germany emoji. I don't even know what you're talking about. I proposed peace for all of them. Oh, they're refusing your peace treaty. Ooh, damn, that's tough, dude. I don't know why they're so warmongering. That's tough. It sucks to be around warmongers. Warmongers.
From Trinidad to an uncommon because it's peak. Frazzle, are you working? I was just curious if Frazzle's working on. Actually, never mind. I can't reveal it here. What? Levi Sharp, what?
Nothing. Just become neutral like me, says Cease the Great. Oh, and you can't even help him in Sydney because you're not over there. Sharp, I make a part of my loads art. Could you give me some feedback? By the way, Leviticus, that just made me think of something. Remember how I was saying, oh yeah, you can't deploy off of your alliances?
Yeah.
This guy's just saying, look, my teammate in Sydney, he's getting shreked by Tiny Pink, and I can't help him because I'm not in Sydney. What if he could help him? Think about that.
Yeah, no, but yeah, it's definitely an option. Definitely an option.
Well, think about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I know, I got you. Bro, please stop giving me Greenland. I get it like every 10 times.
Greenland.
Where are you pulling from, by the way? Greenland's in the master banner. Do you just pull out the Masty banner all day?
Yeah, you just
be pulling at the Masty banner?
You raw dog in the master banner? That's crazy. I mean, good.
Crazy.
Good, by the way. The master banner is peakier to guile, but...
Guys, what are y'all pulling at these days? Obviously, we got Crossing the Rubicon, which is going to be leaving probably in a couple weeks. Then you got the New World, and then the master banner. It seems like Belgian is still pulling at the master banner, maybe because he wants Belgian ball. That actually makes sense.
That wants the Belgian ball?
Yeah. If you post the pirate flag, you will get Republic of Pirates 100%. Yeah. Sharp. I pulled Peru and Baja California. Nice. In Ballsmas.
Baja California. Baja California.
Baja Cali.
Someone said they submitted art, but I do not see your art here. So sorry about that. I can't for the life of me pull any countries with my own art, says Cease.
Cease, what do you have? You have Montenegro.
It's Austro-Hungarian Empire, right?
Austro-Hungarian Empire. Yep, that's a classic.
I love
Montenegro.
It's one of my favorite arts. Personally. Yeah. Your friend pulled Inca?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, my mom pulled Inca, actually. My mother pulled an Inca. I was very, very jealous of her.
Big ink.
Me has sandwich, says Airlab. Thank you for sharing, Airlab. The new recruit animation is Pico de Gallo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sharp, give Cook Islands. I got a USA and an EU instead of that. You want Cook Islands instead? If you give me your USA and EU, I'll give you Cook Islands. Rest in peace, my Poland. He got hit by a partition. That is so funny. Rest in peace, my Poland. He got hit by a partition. Na 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 na. Bazooka. Kaboom. Kablow. This guy says I'm the king. Okay. Pickleball Go will take over Polandball Go. Damn, Pickleball Go is gonna be Pico de Gallo. Oh my god. Pico de Gallo Ball Go. How are people getting EUs? Yeah, I don't know. When the EU's banner was out, I spent the whole time begging for Maine only to get New Hampshire instead. Damn, you have some connection to Maine? Real Countryballs says, hi guys, I'm back. Welcome back. And then Silly Little John says, read this if you're awesome. Okay, I read it. So am I awesome? Rate Frazzleball Go. It's in the game discussion. Frazzleball Go. Thank you for making sure our game discussion only has important things like Frazzleball Go. Thank you for submitting that. Pico de Gallo is peak fruit cup snack. Is it true? Pico Oh, pico de gallo. Isn't that like, I thought that's salsa. Is that not salsa?
Pico de gallo.
Just salsa. A fresh, chunky Mexican salsa. Yeah. Oh, this is pickers de gallo. Yeah, not pico de gallo. Pickers de gallo.
You're back. You couldn't comment. Welcome back, my friend. Can I make a new EU form, please? Europe mapping. Yes, you're absolutely welcome to submit art for the European Union. You can submit art for any ball in the game at any time.
Remember, someone said like, so Miscovati says, Sharp, I'm making loads. Boat city art. And I really need some feedback. That's the first time I'm drawing. Yeah, definitely. Dude, put it in the learning center. People will definitely help you. Also, remember when I called Lodz like the free city of Danzig or whatever? And someone was someone was like, that's like calling like, oh god, what do you say? I was like,
yeah, it's like calling St. Petersburg Leningrad or, or Stalingrad, which is Leningrad. People do be calling it that.
Yeah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. All right. Are we ready or not quite yet?
Gdansk. Not quite yet. Let's see. Not quite yet. Jar, you let us know when you're ready. Whoa. Yeah, that animation. All set? Oh, okay, he's all set.
All right. Let's do it. Chat. And without further ado, okay, I let's get the drum rolls. But guys, everybody in chat, drum roll, please. We are about to reveal the winners of the 4th ever Poland, or the 5th ever Polandball Go comic competition. I think it's the 4th. The 4th ever Polandball Go comic competition. And we've got in. Oh, wait. Congrats.
Oh, is it winner first? I don't know. Let's see.
Congrats to the winner. I guess took first place. I think. Let's find out. Runners up. Okay, yes. Okay, so came winner first. And then the runners up in second place, we have Yo, the man, the myth, in third place, we have Tecturia Ball.
Very nice.
And in fourth place of 40 missions, we have Staka, who goes into the Hall of Fame. So all 4 of these awesome people are going into the Polandball Go Hall of Fame. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out the Hall of Fame, you can view the Hall of Fame at polandballgo.com/art competitions. And all 4 of these people are being entered into the Hall of Fame for the Polandball Go Classics competition that is now just been wrapped up. Congratulations to not only our 4 winners, but also to all of the people that have submitted art and to all of the voters too. Congratulations to you guys as well. We couldn't do without you. And yeah, Leviticus, what do you have to say about this result?
No, I mean, these guys had made some amazing comics. This was a fantastic stream. Just saying, guys, some of the people that got just outside of the top 5 were Little, who had an amazing comic. Ari Blob was just outside the top 4. Eggbird, Jar Jar and Nilly, Zorino, Pika, Nomigo. You guys were all like very, very close. The scoring was very close. Guys, congratulations to all of you.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome.
These are definitely some of my top favorites. I mean, I had a lot of other favorites too, but I did like these ones a lot. I'd say my personal favorite was probably Tecturbia Ball. By the way, I keep calling him Tecturia, but
Tecturbia.
My personal favorite, probably the Tecturbia Ball comic. I really love that one. But yeah, the rest are also, and I love Seasks too. I like Leckers a lot, and obviously Stockless is great. So they're all really amazing. I'm saying my personal favorite is probably Tecturbia. But yeah, and thank you guys so much. All right. Apparently
you're supposed to close out and then go to the last slide.
Close out first? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess what? Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah, stick around maybe for a special code that I've cooked up for you guys.
Okay, let's. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me get through this animation real quick.
Exactly. GG to all the artists. You guys did amazing.
Thanks for watching. Yay! And wait. Is that a code? Winner will be. Oh, sorry. This is for the winners. Sorry, guys. So there was a code over there, and then Google Slides organized and made by Jar Jar. Super freaking awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Winners will get rewards to you as soon as we can. Please be patient. It says the text in the bottom right. You can't see because I'm covering it, but there you go. Now you can see. Awesome.
Nicely
Of course.
done, everybody.
Thank you to Jar for these awesome slides and organization. Really, really well done this time around, as always. So, love it. Okay.
I just dropped a code also for the people in the chat. Code ComicStream, guys, which is redeemable at gift.polandballgo.com. If you put your friend code in and you put that code ComicStream, enjoy the clay, enjoy the rest of your day. And we will be streaming tomorrow, guys. We'll be playing some Polandball Go. So if you want to join us then, subscribe so you know when we go live. Hit that notification bell icon, thingy mabobber, like the stream, and we'll be streaming tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to pop us over to just chatting for a second while we close it out.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for all the amazing comic submissions. Thank you to Jar Jar for putting together that amazing slideshow.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping everyone has a wonderful rest of the day.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, guys. I'm going to close out the stream. Thank you guys so much for participating. And as always, good luck on your roll. And now we also say, as always, good luck in your dungeons. Bye-bye.
That's what we say. Bye.
And now I'm going to say bye to the vertical chat. Bye-bye, vertical chat. And last but not